No, not again. Can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me now? Am I better? Oh my god. I swear, it's gonna take so long for me to get used to this. But, anyways, like I was saying, welcome everyone to the first gaming live stream that I've done in a very, very long time. The last time I did this had to be like 3 years ago, so it feels good to be back. And what better way to come back than with some Higurashi visual novel. So apparently this is supposed to take place before the Go season that I reacted to. So I'm interested in seeing a bunch of the little tidbits that I may have missed through watching Go that I would have understood if I watched the original or played through the visual novel. But before we get into that, welcome everyone to the live stream. Piyush, welcome. Gigi, Kumagawa, Rafal, Dapper Shinks, Kohei, Josh Boone. Ooh, okay. Let me see if I can read this. Is that Chisuke? Sasuke. Right? No. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's Sasuke. I'm not sure. And they said Konbanwa. Welcome to the stream. Two-legged rat. Devon Feigl. Welcome everyone. Nico. Greetings from America. Thanks so much for stopping by. Kijo, welcome to the stream. Alperen. Dang, I did not expect so many people to pop into the stream today. Let me pause this. Okay. That should be better. Oh, okay. Alright, the chat. Okay. It said that I was muted, but that was from earlier. Okay, I get it now. Alright, so, I've heard that this visual novel is very long, and by very long, I've heard numbers up to, I think, 60 hours to get through all 8 chapters. Now, I don't know how far I'm actually going to get into this, but I'm definitely willing to go as far as this, I guess, ride will take me. As long as there's still people interested, and as long as I'm still interested, I'm down to keep watching. But, also, another thing I want to say is, if you guys cannot stay for the entire stream, or, well, yeah, I guess since you're here, if you can't stay for the whole stream, I will be re-uploading all of the Higurashi streams onto my second channel, the Kumori Crow channel, so make sure you subscribe over there if you would like to, I guess, catch up if you can't stay for the whole thing. Alright, welcome Citron Band to the stream, welcome Yoke, and I think Ruji, I don't know if I mentioned you earlier, but welcome to the stream, brother. Glad you could make it. Josh, welcome. Alright, thanks so much, man. I really appreciate all the support. Alright. So, I got the first chapter. I think it's... Wait, I think I have the name right here. Chapter 1. Let's see. Okay, so we have chapter 1 Onikakushi, and I have the 7th mod. I think that's what it's called. But there are a ton of settings on there, and I don't know which ones I'm supposed to use. So once we dive into it, I'll have you guys kind of, I guess, vote, or just let me know which ones you would prefer for me to use. How long are you planning on streaming? I think the longest I've streamed so far is about 3 hours, so I'm thinking somewhere around 3-4 hours. Not entirely sure, but we'll see. Looking forward to actually experiencing this the first time. Oh man, I think you're gonna enjoy it. But anyways, let me boot up Higurashi now. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Spotify. It's being a little weird, and the songs, like, skip every once in a while. It's much longer on stream? What are we talking? 80 hours? Oh, no. This arc will probably take 6 to 8 hours. Okay, so if I'm thinking about, like, maybe 3-4 hours per stream, that's not too bad. 2 streams, and then we can knock it out. Welcome to the stream, Yamaguchi. Thanks so much for stopping by. Okay. Let's see if I can... Let me turn this off. Okay. Now... Boom. Here we go. Alright. Whew. Video opening might contain minor spoilers. Do you want to enable it anyways? Let's see. Should I do this? Yes, no? Enable? Disable? Thumbs up? Thumbs down? I don't know if it'd really be a spoiler for me since I saw it go, but okay, yes, enable? Alright, alright. Let's see what everyone's saying. Probably 17 hours. Jeez. I'm willing to do it regardless. Is it Mitsuharu? Welcome to the live stream. OJCEO, welcome. Nix, welcome. Oh my gosh, Haru, welcome to the stream. Dang, so many people. I'm personally in favor of the opening video. All right. Let's see. I'm not native English. It took me 17 hours. We'll see. We'll see. All right, let's do it. Hopefully the audio is good. Let's see. Let me just test something really quick. Mute this and unmute this. Okay, that might be a bit loud for the music, so let me pause, minimize that. Alright, let's see. It won't spoiler more than you know. Okay, you know what already happened. You already saw it go. But what about for people that are watching for the first time? Should I disable it for them? Or does it not really matter? Because I know I've seen at least 2 people say that they're stopping here for the first time, and they've never seen Higurashi. So this should be pretty interesting. They should be fine, it doesn't matter. Okay. Alright, let's start this. Enable opening. Alright. Manga gamer. Let's do this. How's my audio? Should hopefully be good. Alright. And here we are. Whew, let's go to the configs. Let's see. Okay, normally when I go through visual novels, I like to put the text speed on max, but I guess it might be a bit more immersive if we have it like actually following the voices, so I might just leave it there. Okay, character sprites. Remake or console? Everybody vote, because I've heard a lot of different answers. Let's see. Oh, can you not hear the sound? Remake? Console? Either okay? Console? Oh man. Console. Auto max speed. The Coomer settings. That's so true, dude. Console is better. Remake. Sprites are important. Console has lip sync, but remake has more detail. I think I'm gonna do console then, just so it fits the lip sync. Can you guys not hear the game? Let's see. Because there are like cicadas and buzzing in the background. Let me see if this works. Okay, it just stopped. Can you hear it now? Should be there. Worked. No sound from the game. There. Now we can. Okay, okay. Is it too loud? Well, I guess we'll find out once we start. But let's see. Anything else I want to change? Keep the interface. Console. English. Full screen. Alright. There we go. Well, I didn't know visual novels had voices. Me neither. But it doesn't automatically come with this. It's a mod. that I have with it as well, so that's pretty dope. Alright, let's dive into this. Higurashi When They Cry. Chapter 1. Onikakushi. Okay. Alright, Demoned Away chapter. Welcome to the world of Higurashi When They Cry. The Onikakushi arc will be the opening, inviting you into this world. Sit back, relax, and enjoy life in Hinamizawa to the fullest. The difficulty for this chapter is extremely high, but I hope you will enjoy the reward. I don't know what that means. The difficulty is very high. I was expecting this to be those visual novels where you just, like, follow along. Like, you just read and then click to the next screen and read. I didn't know I'd actually be doing stuff here. Hello? Whose laugh was that? Please do not deplore yourself. Even if the world does not forgive you, I will forgive you. Please do not deplore yourself. Oh, it says the same thing. Even if you do not forgive... No, it's backwards. Even if you do not forgive the world, I will forgive you, so please tell me what... No, I didn't get to it. This is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual persons or Alright. Yeah, AD 1983, early summer. That's all we need to know. That's all we need to know. Oh. Interesting start. Okay, if I was going to be ripped apart anyways, having my body ripped apart would have been far better. I trusted her. No, I still trust her. Okay, so I'm guessing it's either like a knife cutting away at someone or a bat just smashing someone in right now. Let's see. The U in Onikakushi is nearly silent if you want to be totally accurate. Okay. Just kidding, it's a joke from the author, really. Game is trying to scare you. Alright, it's the original. In other words, prequel to go. Alright, let's see how hard it is to figure out the mystery. That makes sense. But I'm starting to realize I only wanted to trust her because I refused to accept the truth. Hello? Anyone there? Oh, I clicked space and it hides the interface. Okay. It was as if I was trying to convince myself. In such a silly, sobbing voice. Dang, they are just relentless right now. And those tears making a mess of my face. That mechanical, repetitious sound finally stilled, and everything fell silent. Only the cry of the cicadas remained, annoyingly loud. And yet, I felt as if I could still hear her voice. But that's not possible. She is no longer speaking. The only one crying is me. She never cried. Even when she repeated those words over and over, she never expressed any emotion because there were none to show. If she had no tears to shed for me, then I shouldn't need to shed any for her. Then why? This pain, my eyes getting moist, why was this happening? I still wanted to believe I hadn't been split apart. Okay, that's enough, right? Inside me, an inner voice whispered gently. My spirit had suffered enough, and countless times I'd wavered over whether I should just throw the battered thing away. Except, I've stubbornly refused to do that, haven't I? I'd feel better if I just threw it away. Even knowing that, I chose to believe, didn't I? Only I can understand the painful struggle and appreciate it. Hey, me? I've tried more than enough. I'll acknowledge that much. So, isn't it alright to just take the easy way out? Besides, I'm not throwing it away. I'm leaving it behind, with her. Like flowers by a grave. Dang, this is deep, man. This is deep. Now then, calm your nerves. Even though you can't feel your right arm, just lift it up. and with every swing, forget a little more. Dang, that kindness made me happy. They're getting right back to it. Whatever they're doing, the chopping, the smashing, that adorable smile brought me joy. I liked petting your head. I loved how demure you were. Demure? I loved how demure you were. There's the blood splatter again, because this will be the last time. Because when I swing this down, I'll forget. This is my first and last bouquet for you. Perhaps I really did love you. So I have no clue who this is speaking right now. Ooh, I like that. The opening. Higurashi when they cry. Let's see, best VN opening right here. Already so much better than Dean. I missed this in the animes. Already better than Go, to be honest. Ooh! Let me know if you can hear the music alright. Oh, they said Higurashi! Ooh! Oh man, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. We're getting into it. We got my girl, Satoko Rika. Oh man. Let's go, dude. Man. Times like this makes me wish I had a dancing emote. So this first chapter is gonna focus on Rena, right? I'm just guessing because we like see her face on the chapter when you buy this. Man, the memories, they're all coming back now. The trauma from Go. Man, Satoko, best girl. Let's go. Have you watched the original anime? No, I've only seen the Go anime. Oh, but I have not seen the original, so that's why I'm playing through the visual novel here. Oh man. Also, another thing I think would be really cool is or no, I won't say it. It's kind of a spoiler. Oh man. Detective Delicious, he's back! Oh man. Let's go. Alright, for me it's Mion. Yeah, I think Mion's best girl. Ooh. It's a cicada on fire. Dang. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Visual novel is better than OG anime anyways. I'd say Rena is best girl. Okay, so we have a lot of different answers here. Let's see, Mion best girl, Mion 2, Shion, okay. Mion is love. Let's see, it's cool to have someone who saw Go but not OG play the VN. It's a unique playthrough. Yeah, I feel like this definitely is a unique perspective from most people. Let's see. You meant Shion, right? No. We're talking about Mion here. Mion is best girl. Let's see. Will you watch the first and second seasons? Probably not, just because I've already started the visual novel here, and it's a pretty long one, so if I go through all of that and the like 50 episodes of the anime, it'd be kind of a lot. Han Yu Squad. Let's see. Alright. Let's dive back into this. Somebody has been apologizing for a while now. I wonder what she's apologizing for. It felt wrong to eavesdrop, so I tried to ignore it. It had been a while since I had last went to the city. I only returned to attend the funeral of a relative. Even though I'd lived there until last month, I found the bustle of the city to be overwhelming. Those skyscrapers and the multi-lane roads. Okay, can press enter. Whoa, the melodious cacophony. Whoa, okay, alright, we're getting real fancy now. The melodious cacophony of the crosswalk. Even the campaign speeches blaring in front of the station felt nostalgic. The place where I live now isn't nearly as lively. There's only the chirping of locusts and the babbling of brooks. And the cry of the Higurashi, the evening cicadas. Okay, I never knew that. I did not know that Higurashi meant cicada. Rather than making me feel lonely, that quietness had begun to instill a sense of serenity. There is nothing where I'm living now. I don't just mean there aren't any burger joints, there aren't even vending machines. No music stores, no restaurants, and no arcades. An ice cream parlor, no chance. The nearest town has some stuff like that, but it's an hour away by bike. But come to think of it, it wasn't really a big deal. There were music stores and arcades and ice cream parlors where I used to live, but it wasn't like I ever hung out at any of them. I had lived in the city for 10 years and never once been to an ice cream parlor. I should have gone at least once. It's only now that I'm starting to regret that a little. Somebody is still apologizing. Who is she apologizing to? She's apologized so much, so just forgive her already. There's no reason anyone should ever need to apologize so much. I started to feel a bit annoyed at whoever was refusing to forgive her. No matter how bad the mistake, there's nothing that can't be forgiven. There's no such thing as an irreparable mistake. You just need to be more careful next time. She's still apologizing, even now. Then, has she really done something that can't be fixed? I have no idea what she's done, but if it can't be fixed, then that's all the more reason to forgive her. No matter how much she apologizes, nothing will change. But even so, she keeps apologizing in such a heartbreaking voice. Hey you, the one she's apologizing to. Why don't you just go ahead and forgive her? She's apologizing in such a pathetic voice.
Keiichi, そろそろ着くぞ。
Oh snap, Keiichi. Let's do this. Oh wait, I should probably still read it, since it's in Japanese. I was finally roused from my nap by my father's prodding. Oh? Finally some visuals? Alright, it seemed the train had reached its final stop. We'd spent hours riding everything from bullet trains to the local routes. It was hard to believe that the landscape beyond the window and the city I was in half a day ago were in the same country. Okay. No, that they were even from the same era. Okay. I really like this. This is very clean. This looks a lot better than I thought it would look, but maybe it's the mod. From there, we take a car deeper into the mountains. Okay, looks like a baseball field. Alright. Past where the dense forest encroaching on the mountain road suddenly opened up. Let's see. Here we are. I think. Yeah. This is it. This is it. Hinamizawa. There, where I live now. Hinamizawa. Alright. Let's see. This is set in the 80s. I think 90s. 1983. Yeah, they did say 1983 earlier. It's like, I think summer 1983. Let's see. Remember this part for later. Oh boy, my boy Keiichi. The 7th mod does a lot for the game. Original background sounds were actually photographs. Or original backgrounds were actual photographs. It's okay if you don't read the dialogue aloud. Okay. Alright, I won't do that, because that would probably be a lot of reading. Let's see. Alright, cool. There, where I live now, Hinamizawa. Here we go. And now we set forth into this new village. Oh, and this must be his room. Even though we were approaching summer, the morning air still had a frigid bite. Although in exchange, you could fill up your lungs with crisp, clean air. Flipping open the window, I was greeted with a verdant expanse. Nothing but trees. The neighboring house was far away on the other side, so I was probably the only one enjoying that view and that air. I filled my lungs with another deep breath. Since I started living in Hinamizawa, I learned that even air has its own taste. Ooh, I like this music. Nice and peppy. I quickly finished getting ready for school and headed downstairs for breakfast. My mother was the only one there. My father was nowhere to be seen. He was probably up working until the early morning. Dad had a rather unconventional job as a painter. It's such a laid-back profession. Get up when you want, sleep when you want, and work when you want. I was so jealous of that easygoing lifestyle. I even wrote for school that I wanted to be a painter when I grow up. Dad was ecstatic about that. It was just because it looked easy. I'd never tell him that though. Mom laid breakfast on the table. Seaweed, pickled vegetables, raw egg, and grilled salmon. My mom was such a good cook it was scary. A perfect, immaculate, ideal breakfast. Unlike my dad, who didn't even know the meaning of the word schedule, my mom never squandered any time or effort. She hummed a little tune as she brought over the miso soup. It seemed like she was in a good mood today.
こっちに引っ越してきてから圭一が早起きになって嬉しいわね。
Alright.
早起きしないと朝飯を食いそびれるんだよ。
Our boy! We finally hear his beautiful voice. I thought I was being cute, responding with a wisecrack after being praised for being good.
ご飯はいっぱい？それとも半分くらいでいい？
山盛り。
Alright. First, I savored the steaming hot rice with the seaweed. After that, I covered it with the egg. Between bites of rice, I enjoyed the crunch of the pickles. Not bad at all. Excellent, as usual. Watching me clean my plate, Mom gave me a warm smile. Oh, what was that? Oh wait, do I have my
こっ
alerts
ちに
set
引っ
up?
越してきてから圭一が朝食を欠かさないんで
I
嬉
don't
しいわ
think I
ね。
do. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Whoa, 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 what's going on? Alright, Ace, is that... Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh my gosh! So many! Blah, blah, blah. Thanks so much for the sub. Brandon, thank you for the sub. Yato, thank you for the sub. Ace, welcome. Welcome. Thank you for the sub. And Jonathan, thank you so much for the sub. Where is my alert? They should be popping up right now. Maybe I have to add it. Let me see if I can do that real quick. Browser source. Alert box. Okay. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Let me make it a bit smaller. Okay. See what everyone's saying. Our tanky boy. It was originally royalty free. Oh, this is Kai. I saw some moments of this. Should be interesting. Food time. No, it's not. Wait, I misread. No, this is the first question arc. The music is have to eat well to deal with this town. First out of our 4 question arcs. Recently, I heard some Higurashi tracks in an Edo get. That was bizarre. He didn't have a guy doing original music until Kai. Then it got ported back to the start. Into the start. Alright. Dang. Let me just check this one more time. Can I refresh? Here we go. Alright. We're good. Oops, I didn't read that. What did it say? Log. Okay. Watching me clean my plate. Where are we? What the heck? Excellent as usual. Watching me clean my plate, Mom gave me a warm smile. So happy you haven't skipped breakfast. Oh wait.
こっちに引っ越してきてから圭一が朝食を欠かさないんで嬉しいわね。
I like that, I like that. I was not a morning person when we lived in the city. I slept right until the last minute before school and rarely ate breakfast. boycotting the breakfast mom made me each morning. That was probably the only way I could protest being forced to attend cram school. I guess that was what you'd call my rebellious phase. I wouldn't so much as look at the breakfast she woke up early every day to make. If I could go back in time, I'd slap myself. Mindful of the time, Mom rushed me along with a wide
そろ
grin.
そろレナちゃんと待ち合わせの時間じゃない？
Ooh,
急いで
Rena-chan. Mom really seemed to enjoy the fact that her son was going to school with a girl. Rena is one of my classmates. She really loves looking after people, coming to meet me every day without fail. The way I looked at it, a guy my age walking to school with a girl was just lame. But, well, keeping a classmate waiting for me every day wouldn't be very considerate. Seriously though, how long does Rena wait here for me every morning? Taking one last gulp of miso soup, I raced for the door. Rena.
レナちゃんにお漬物
man.
ありがとうって伝えてね。
Thank Rena for the pickles. Come to think of it, those pickles weren't store-bought, were they? If I'd known that, I would have savored them a bit more.
はいよ。
Alright, Keiichi's heading off, and we're about to meet our first of many main characters. Or second. Oh man, that voice. That voice. I honestly don't know how to feel. Ohio. Here she is. Her cheerful greeting was as fresh as the morning itself.
相変わらず早いな。たまにはのんびり朝寝坊したっていいんだぜ。
お寝坊したらケイチ君を待たせちゃうじゃない。
She's so she's so conscientious, and such a good
そ
person.
ん時は置いてく。
Oh no.
ケイチ君冷たい。いつも待っててあげてるのに。
Oh no. Don't make her cry, Keiichi.
キリキリ置いてく。
どうして冷たいんだろう。
Rena had a slightly troubled look on her face. Let's see. Game volume could be turned down a little. Alright, let me do that then. Let's see. Right there should be good. Alright, let's see. A lot of Rena fans in the chat, I see. Alright. Miss Rena Sherlock. Rena had a slightly troubled look on her face. Toying with her was rather fun because of how quickly her mood changed.
嘘。ちゃんと待ってるよ。
Alright, good guy, Keiichi. With those words, Rena seemed to relax. Her face flushed bright red.
ありがとう。
レナが来るまでずーっと待ってる。いつまでも。
Dang, okay. Keiichi, lady killer over here. Rena turned bright red, steam rising from her head as her brain short-circuited. She's especially weak to this sort of talk. Okay, so he knows how to push her buttons. Okay. It's quite rare to find someone this fun to tease.
レナはロマンスものの文庫本は読んだことあるか？
ないよ。
I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I believe that. Let's see. It truly is a timeless classic. We love our Hatchet girl. Oh man. Yo, shout out to Dapper supporting Mio gang. Mion gang out there. Let's see. Let's go. From that response, I gathered she was interested in them, but was too embarrassed to actually buy one. I couldn't imagine what would happen if she did read one. She'd probably turn red and pass out.
そうそう。お袋から伝言。漬物サンキューでした。
Ah, okay, relaying the message.
どういたしまして。どうだった？しょっぱくなかったかな？
Not too salty? Are pickles naturally salty? Oh, wait. Pickles are cucumbers, right? Or is it zucchinis or cucumbers? No. Pickles? Oh my gosh. Cucumbers and zucchinis are separate, right? And then pickles are like cucumbers that have soaked in dill or something. At least I think. They weren't that salty. Actually, they had a pretty light flavor to them. It would have been fine to just be honest and say they were good, but apparently I couldn't be that forthright.
その前に聞きたい。あの漬物を漬けたのはレナか？
Oh, self-pickled pickles?
レナのお母さんか？
なんで聞くんだろう。しょっぱかった？
Oh no. Her attitude completely changed as she began to panic frantically.
レナか？レナのお母さんか？
なんで作った人聞くんだろう。太郎。
Oh man, just give us the answers, Nana!
どっちが作ったかで感想が著しく変わる。
Oh, this does not sound good. She counted frantically on her fingers, trying to remember the amount of salt she used to pickle them. Okay, so I think we have our answer here. It wasn't like I was trying to tease her, but I couldn't stop myself. Guys who take pleasure in this kind of thing are probably the worst. Guys like me. Rena nervously opened and closed her mouth over and over, trying to muster a response. It was me. Shoulda known, shoulda known. Can be any veggie in Japan. Let's see. Oh, really? Pickles are broccoli. They're salted. What? There are many kinds of pickles. Here there are 3 common ones. One is salty. They made her 10 times cuter in the visual novel. I haven't seen the anime, but compared to Go, I agree. I usually eat the salty one, maybe radish. I didn't know that. I thought pickles were only cucumbers. I had no clue. Let's see. Okay.
うまかった。
Delicious.
前回に続きなかなかだったぜ。飯との相性は最高だった。
Oh, whoops. I pressed it too early. Her face went bright red again. She was completely spacing out. It truly was a lot of fun to tease her. I pray that Anna never gets taken advantage of by some lowlife. Keep at it, Anna. I'll train you until you can handle it like the average person. Or so I decided for myself.
行こうぜ。ミオンを待たせるとあいつうるさいぞ。
You know what time it is. Seeing as she'd just keep spacing out otherwise, I called Anna back to reality so we can make our way to school. This strange, easily flustered girl is Rena Ryugu. I've only known her for about a month, but I've come to realize it's not just her name that's strange. Oh? What else is strange? Oh, this music. Oh? Coming up to the next rendezvous point, we saw another person waiting for us. Noticing us, she waved.
お、来た来た。遅いよ二人とも。
There she is. There she is. Oh wait, she already read it.
いつも遅いのはお前の方だろ。
In sharp contrast to the diligent Rena, this one marched to the beat of her own drum. She's Mion Sonozaki. For what it's worth, she's our senior and head of the class.
おはようレナ。そしてケイちゃんお久しぶり。
Man.
何年ぶりだっけ
2日しか休んでねえよ。
That laugh. That laugh.
前に会った時はこんなにちっちゃくて可愛かったのにな。
Mion's gaze started at my chest, then dropped straight down, focusing on the point between my legs. So, she was saying it was my crotch that was cuter back then. Before you ask, just to be clear, I've never actually tried to show it to her. Hello? I've grown quite splendidly. You'd be surprised. Whoa, what's going on? Are there just not voices for this part? Let's see. Oh Oh man, a lot of Mion fans. No gunnery. Let's go. Oh, you're right. So there's no gun on her console sprite. Oh, here comes the censored lines. Let's see. Those are censored from the console game. Censored lines aren't voiced. Oh, I get it. They did say something about that, didn't they? In the settings? It said, where is it? Or no, in the beginning, when you choose the voices, it said something about some being censored and some not. But I guess it's okay. Let's see. Some of the text is unvoiced because it's censored. Okay. Let's go. Right in time. Thanks for stopping by, Kakuzen. Anish, welcome. Anyone else? Duetto, Burke. I didn't get to thank a lot of these people I've been seeing around lately. Press F10 for detailed mod settings. Okay. Oh man, I hope this. Can I go back? I guess that's fine. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Let's see. Where are the voices? Graphics, voice matching level. Do you guys know which setting to go for? Or does it not matter? Should I just stick with this and just read the censored lines? Let's see. You get the full experience here. Sheesh, it took me a while to get that out. I keep getting distracted. Let's see, fun. Oh, okay. I went with 2. Defaults are fine, default works. Okay, doesn't really matter. Alright, let's continue then. So it ended with Mion saying not only is he bigger, but he has a little mustache now. Okay. Being so engorged with energy every morning is quite a problem though. Wait, where are we? Okay, I'll introduce you next time, so be sure to greet him properly. Alright, Keiichi, see what you're doing here. Don't say next time, right now is just fine. How about letting the little guy get a breath of fresh morning air? Oh my god, I don't think I've ever heard talk so dirty you could smell it fouling up the morning air before. So this is kinda interesting, because Keiichi likes poking fun at Rena, kinda teasing her, and now he's kinda getting the same thing dished back at him through Mion. So, it's kind of revenge. Mion sure does act like an old man sometimes. Gotcha. Time for the big reveal. Hope you don't regret it. As my hand reached for my fly, Rena began to ramble in a near in a near panic. Oh my god. Poor Rena doesn't even know what's going on. Red-faced and flustered, Rena tried to play dumb, but it was obvious she knew exactly what we were talking about. Alright, looks like that's that. Mion switched gears, dropping the dirty talk and changing the topic to something more befitting the pleasant morning.
葬式で言っただけだぜ。慌ただしいだけだったよ。
でさ、探しといてくれた？頼んどいたやつ。
That thing I asked for.
お前、人の話聞いてないだろ。俺は葬式で帰っただけだぜ。おもちゃ屋巡りをしてる余裕なんかなかったんだよ。
Oh, the toy stores. Okay, okay.
ち。おもちゃ屋とホビーショップは全然違うよ。特に洋物、こっちじゃなかなか手に入らないからね。
Okay, so she wanted him to... Yeah, she wanted him to bring her back a souvenir from one of the hobby shops. Or maybe something specific. Games again. Mio nodded proudly as Rena giggled. A Westport catalog. Westport was short for Western Imported Games. Okay. using that abbreviation did make it sound pretty geeky.
そんなのまた通販で取り寄せりゃいいじゃねえか。
ま、そうするかな。またプレイングの熱いゲームを入荷するからね。
What is that supposed to mean?
今度は私にもわかりやすいゲームがいいな。
Mion is a board and card game enthusiast, and I hear she's collected quite a lot of different ones. According to Rena, Mion's room had kind of become a museum for domestic and foreign games.
俺にもわかりそうなゲームがあったらやらせてくれよ。
いいよ。ケイちゃんさえ良ければね。でもうちらのレベルは高いよ。
Oh no.
上等じゃねえか。俺だって
Looks like Keiichi's all for
これ
it.
を取るつもりはないぜ。
はあ。じゃあ今度はケイチくんも仲間に加わるのかな。
Let's see. Mion is a certified duelist. Yup, gamer girl. True. Let's see. Censored lines are pretty much just the lines that were only in the PC version. Oh, okay. So that explains why they weren't voiced. Let's see. Who, bristling with joy from head to toe, Rena looked back and forth between me and Mion. Mion gave her an affirmative wink, and her expression perked up even further.
男の子ってきっと外で遊ぶ方が好きだと思ってたから、ダメかと思ってたよ。
I mean, I'm sure guys like games too. Rena laughed happily. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Was she talking about Rena? Or, oh, I don't know. I'm just gonna leave that behind. Alright, from such a friendly conversation, you wouldn't think I had moved here less than a month ago. I understood that they did all they could to make a transfer student like me feel at home. I'll have to try harder to fit in, so they won't feel like they have to try to make me feel welcome. I felt like if I acted a bit more open than I usually am, it should probably be about right for this place. Alright, here's the school. It's only a matter of time. Inamizawa was a really small village. Not only was there only one school, but there was only one class. Really? I mean, wow, I never thought of it that way. I mean, I know there are kids from a bunch of different ages in the same classroom, but one class? Then why have an entire school? Alright. That class encompasses all different grades and ages. There are about 30 students at different levels, and they all study in the same class. I'm told that long ago, there used to be a bigger school building and they had actual separate classes. However, it seems something happened that made it become a single class, and now it's stayed that way out of tradition. I was shocked at first, but humans adapt pretty quickly. I've always gotten quite used to it. The sound of children playing started right from the morning. With such a lively mood, it felt more like a kindergarten than a proper school. Not that that was a bad thing. Alright. Mion, who had been walking in front of us up until then, suddenly let me take the lead. Right in front of the classroom door. So I was meant to slide the door open and enter the room first. Heh. Too bad, I wasn't going to fall for that again.
ここで先頭を譲るとはな。
Oh
お
man.
手並み拝見ってことかよ。
Mion chuckled with a haughty smirk on her face.
どうしたの二人とも。
Oh no, she doesn't know.
下がってろレナ。危ないぞ。
Oh man, let's see. If I remember correctly, there is about 30 kids there in total. Rest goes to Okonomiya. Let's see. Manga is fine, but missing out on the music and voice acting is kinda yikes. I will watch Umineko after I understand and finish Higurashi. This scene... Oh, let's see. Tsukonia is good stuff. Waiting for phase 2 is a pain. If you watch... Well, if by watch you mean watch Let's Read, then go ahead. Just never watch the anime. Alright. Step back, Nana. It's dangerous.
やつだ。
She's here.
え？じゃあ、さとこちゃんが？
Oh? Her name was Satoko Hojo. She was a disrespectful, impudent, bossy kid. The way she talks was annoying, but it would be immature to get worked up over just that. The real problem was this.
見え見えの罠だな。引き戸の上に挟んだ黒板消し。
The classic. Keiichi already knows. A haughty laugh came from beyond the door.
お見事ケイちゃん。こりゃ今回は勝負あったかな。
いや、相手はサトコだ。これだけとは思えな
I
い。
doubt this is it. After falling for such intricate traps since the day I transferred, I no longer let my guard down. Satoko liked to combine a variety of traps, traps that were simply there to bait you into the main one, traps that relentlessly kept coming at you like a sadistic Rube Goldberg machine. The list goes on. As well as being clever, they almost never misfire. When you least expect it, she strikes. No escape, no time to relax.
見たところ黒板消しは普通。石とかは入れて
No
ない。
rocks or anything in it. I took a pretty heavy hit from a blackboard eraser loaded with rocks on my first day. Oh my gosh.
じゃあさ、ガラガラって開けて落としちゃえばいいんじゃないかな。
それだ。
Let's see. That's what Satoko was after. Making me focus my attention upward, so as I lifted my hand to the door, there were thumbtacks stuck to the sliding door handle with tape. A frightening trap. A potent and terrifying trap. Concealed by using the blackboard eraser.
見事なコンボだサトコ。
Man, she almost got us. She almost got
だが
us.
所詮はガキの浅知恵だったな。
Let her know. Assured of my victory, I threw the door open and stepped into the room. I felt something strange at my ankle. It was similar to the sensation of a jump rope catching on my leg. By the time I realized she had me, hook, line, and sinker, it was already too late. I began to fall in almost picturesque manner.
ケイちゃん避けて。
It's too late, Mion. He's already fallen for it. Instinctively, reaching out to Mion's shrill warning, I twisted my body in midair before I landed on the floor.
いっててて。
Dang, I really wanted to see it. I really wanted to see a picture of it. An inkstone filled to the brim was placed right where I would have landed. Ooh. I shuddered, imagining the situation had I landed square on it. And here she is.
これはこれは。
The little troublemaker herself.
おはようございますケイチさん。朝から賑やかですわね。
Yeah, sure, Satoko. Let's see. Every time I scroll up through the chat, it pops this thing up. Let's see. Satoko goat. Let's see. Here we have Satoko's traps. Satoko's traps are god tier. Let's see. Ada. Oh man. Let's go. Satoko greatness indeed. It is time. She's finally here. Still sprawled in an awkward position, I was greeted by a mocking voice.
一段とスペシャルなトラップワークになったじゃないか、サトコ。
She's getting better. She's getting stronger.
私何のことかわかりませんもの。朝からついてませんわね。
てめえ。あいててててて。
And we can't even do anything because she's an innocent little girl. Okay. It seemed I'd inadvertently sprained my back a little when I landed. Better than landing on that inkstone. Look at her face. She just looks so evil, man. And here we have Rika. A small hand gently rubbed my head.
圭一の痛いの痛いの
Ah,
飛んでいけ
that
です
voice. I feel like it's been too long, man. The small, dainty hand continued to gently stroke my head.
腰とかはくじかなかったですか？こうして撫でていれば痛いのは消えてきますです。
She's so nice. She's so kind. I thought about asking how rubbing my head would help my back, but I didn't. It's not so much about what you actually do, it's the thought that counts.
ありがとな。リカちゃんのおかげで痛みが引いてきたぜ。
What do you mean she looks evil? Satoko squad? Oh no. Satoko squad. These people are dangerous. Satoko wouldn't hurt a fly. Yeah, we'll see. Let's see. Yeah, thanks, Rika-chan. The pain's gone away. Going away now. Alright, so I guess the gang's all here now.
レナにおはようございます。みんなにもおはようございますです。
Rika-chan greeted each of us with an adorable little bow. It was infectious. Rena, Mion, and I all bowed back. But not Satoko! But not Satoko! Oh man, that girl is evil. You're such a good kid, Rika-chan.
それに比べてサトコは
So much better than Satoko. I glared over in her direction. Satoko was whistling while rather deliberately trying to avoid eye contact.
サトコはいい子でございますのことよ。
Oh,
い
really?
い子はこんな凶悪な罠は仕掛けないぞ。
言いがかりでございますわ。何の証拠があって？うわ
I picked up Satoko by the back of her collar. She looks like a misbehaved cat when I do this. But a cat wouldn't be setting traps. She's much harder to deal with.
ごめんなさいって言ってみな。
Good luck with
言
that.
わないなら。
I cocked my index finger on my thumb, letting it tremble as I brought it closer to Satoko's forehead.
暴力反対ですの。証拠もないのに。
Look, now we're the bad guys.
が俺のデコピンはすごく痛い。ベニヤくらいなら割る。
Dang, split plywood.
やめて、寄らないでけだもの。
人様が聞いたら誤解する。
Yeah, exactly. Oh man. Oh man. A small hand tugged on the back of my shirt.
圭一が2日間もお休みしたから寂しかったのです。
Aww. Rika-chan really is just so... How could I do anything more after being told that? I gently released my grip on Satoko, who at this point was on the verge of tears. She still had her eyes clamped shut as she braced herself for the forehead flick.
うわ
Man.
悔しくなんかないもん。
See, you hate to see her cry.
泣いちゃダメです、サトコ。ファイト、おーです。
And look, she's always got Rika in her corner, supporting her. Rika gently patted the head of the prankster friend. You would never guess those two are the same age. I think Satoko could learn a thing or a million from Rika-chan.
今度はもっとすごい罠を仕掛けなさいですよ。
No, don't encourage this behavior. Wait a minute. As she observed the scene, Reina's expression grew ecstatic as she began to swoon. Here we go. Don't forget to quick save. Oh yeah, what's the button for quick save? I think it was like F5 or F6. Forget the controls. Wait, can I save? There we go. Save and load. Boom. Alright, thanks for reminding me. Shout out to Ruji, man. Nippon. I'm surprised. Wait, did she say that? I don't think we heard her say that here, did she? Let's see. No, Sotoko's not here. Let's see. Oh, I didn't see the time I have to go to, because I have school and I'm waking up at 6. Alright, take care to... Oh my gosh. Take care, Kumagawa. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you'd like to check out the rest of the stream, I will be re-uploading it on the second channel, and the link is in the description if you want to head over there. Let's see, Satoko crying is peak comedy until it isn't. Let's see. You must have missed it, so let me tell you again. You can check different sprites if you press P. What? Oh! Cool. Console. Oh, I'm guessing... Hold on. So right now we're on console. This is remake.
さとこちゃん泣いている。かわいいよ。
Oh! Interesting, interesting. You can right click. Okay, and see what all the button shortcuts are. Okay. Town girls are built differently. Higurashi people can handle Satoko's trap, but Satoko didn't know it could be lethal to non-Higurashi people. Oh man. Let's see. It's like if Sora used the Keyblade in the real world, suddenly people are made of meat and blood instead of sparks and stars. True. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's just because the console sprite was already there, so I probably have to like switch to a scene where they're not there, and then once they reappear they'll have the new look. It bugs. It says remake, but oh, there we go. It broke lip sync though. It bugged. This is a go back button meme moment. Okay, I'm gonna go back to console. Oh! Oh, okay. So it works for Mion, but not for Rena. Let's see. I don't know, I kind of like the remake one, but I do like the lip syncing. Alright, and plus most people voted console, so you can't take them home.
だってこんなに可愛いよ。
Here we
どんな
go.
に可愛くてもダメなの。
Mion evolved. Suddenly huge Mion with mitten hands. God. Wait. Oh wait, didn't someone say that Mion like has the gun in one of her other skins? Okay. I'm guessing she's in her school uniform, so maybe not here. And look, we even have Big Mitten Rena here too now. Man. Okay. I really like the remake one though. The remake one looks very polished. Don't change it back. This is Soul. Oh no. The original art is meme tier. Let's see. You wouldn't be able to play this on the original one? Damn. Oh, it worked this time. Mion has the gun in her casual outfit. Okay. Let's see. Doraemon's hand. No. Okay. The gun is in her original sprite casual outfit only. Okay, next time we get to a scene where she's in her casual outfit, then we can look at it. Alright. You can't, no matter how cute they are. With a K and a Y.
ちょっとくらいならダメかな。ダメかな。
Rena kept a cutesy face even as outrageous ideas spewed from her mouth. According to Mion, Rena is ridiculously weak to cute things and always tries to take them home. Including entire children, I guess. Object or person.
物もまずいが誘拐はもっとまずいぞ。
Let her know, Keiichi. She needs to learn.
じゃあ見てるだけ。見てるだけだよ。
Yeah, just looking.
それならいいよね。よね。
Rena swooned over Satoko's crying form. If a girl ever goes missing in Hinamizawa, I'll be forced to turn Rena into the authorities. Forgive me, Rena. I'll be sure to bring you care packages when you're put away. When they put you away.
先生来たよ。
Oh?
早く
Sensei Dayo? Quickly, clean everything up.
さとこ、すずりあんたのでしょ。
Just from Mion's single statement, the entire mood of the room shifted back to normal. The inkstone was bad, but the thumbtacks stuck in the door handle were an even bigger problem. Yeah, they had to at least spare the teacher. I pulled the tape off carefully, making sure not to skewer myself. Even though Satoko was the one who set it up, everyone had to pick up after her. By the time the teacher entered the room, the bedlam from before had been neatly tidied up. Are we gonna actually see a sprite for her?
やったね。
Chie-sensei?
起立。気をつけ。
Mion gave out the morning commands. Alright. I love the original sprites. Yeah, I did really let go. So I had to... Well, it was either this or the anime. And I thought this would be an entirely new experience because I can go through it with you guys. So I wanted to do the visual novel instead. Let's see. Console is too good, but the facial expressions are the main appeal of the OG arts. All of the sprites have a good quality. Let's see. For me, I just like the lip sync too much. That makes sense. I've seen some streamers straight up calling them garbage. I don't think they're garbage. I don't think they're garbage. I just think they're goofy. If I had the Mei sprites in the visual novel, it'd be a wrap for all other sprites for me. Someone is working on a project to use the Mei sprites. Okay. I'm new to the VN, but to me, original and console sprites are better than remake. Really? Really? Wow, that's surprising. Let's see, the VN is definitely the better choice. I'm surprised, but glad you're doing the VN. I'll definitely be tuning into these streams. I'm gonna try to do them every Thursday if I can. It just means I'm gonna have to like kind of bulk record earlier in the week, because I don't really have much to do later today. All I have to do is upload Aono Kanata and post the Violet Evergarden to Patreon. But that's it. They are goofy, true. Yeah. To be honest, the original sprites were maybe the reason I missed out on Higurashi for so long, and I felt really bad when I finally gave it a chance and the sprites grew on me. Interesting. I actually just recently... Well, I've heard of the When They Cry series, but I was never really like interested in checking it out until Go came around, just because I wanted to see a horror anime for a change, instead of just shonen anime all the time. It's difficult being the teacher for all these different grades in one classroom. She has to teach something different to each one, but naturally she ends up spending all her time with the younger kids. Rena and Mion, being in the highest grade in the class, end up mostly doing self-study. I didn't know that. I never knew that Rena and Mion were the same age. I thought Rena and Keiichi were like the same age. And then, well, I'm confused. Being in the highest grade in the class. I did not know that. So is Keiichi younger than both of them? Let's see. The OG character art is drawn by the author himself. That does make sense. They even end up helping teach the younger kids, so it seems like they can never get to their own studies. They're actually way behind where my studies have progressed to. As a result, I'm pretty much taking over for the teacher and helping Rena and Mion with their studies.
ケイチ君はお勉強教えるのうまいね。わかりやすいよ。
Rena took a breather after finishing highlighting an important section.
教える端から自信がなくなるよ。自分の理解の浅さがわかるな。
Humble guy.
人に教えるには3倍理解してなければならないって言うしね。
That is
ケイちゃんもうちら
true.
に教えながら同時に復習もできてるわけなんだよ。
In contrast, this person over here is quite... Oh man, I've seen this word, but I don't remember how to pronounce it. I think I learned it like back in school. I don't remember how to pronounce it though. Is it laissez-faire? In contrast, this person over here is quite laissez-faire? I'm not sure. About things. For one, isn't she supposed to be in a higher grade than me?
ミオンさ、一言じゃないぞ。真剣にやんないとまずいぜ。こんなレベルじゃ。
Oh man.
別に進学校を目指すわけでもないし。
That's fair. That's fair.
受験に必要なそこそこができてりゃ十分十分。
Alright. Her staunch defiance was really something else. Her staunch defiance, okay, was really something else. This was a different type of relax than somebody who already knew what was going to be on the entrance exams.
みーちゃん、ケイチくんが頑張って教えてくれるんだからさ。
Mi-chan.
私たちも頑張ろうよ。
レナは素直ないい子
There we
だ
go,
な。
Rena.
先生がきっといい学校に進学させてやるからな。
And that's why these guys are such good friends.
ありがとう。
レナには特に教えてやるからな。
Especially you, Rena.
二人きりでプライベートレッスン
Private,
だぜ。
okay, okay. Keiichi, cut her some slack, man.
プライベート。
Look, we can already see her getting dizzy. A puff of smoke shaped like a halo popped out of Rena's head. Alright, exactly what kind of private lessons is she fantasizing about that's making her turn so red? I'd like to hear the play-by-play of the next time. Of that next time. While Mion was flipping through her vocabulary flashcards, she threw out a casual question.
都会じゃさ、こんなに勉強しなきゃいけないわけ？
この程度はできないと進学できないね。
That's true.
進学できないから勉強するわけ？
まあ、平たく言えばそうなるな。将来役に立たないのは承知で。
Let me see. Okay, not bad, not bad. Only... Yeah, we're not dropping frames, we're good. How's the stream so far? Good? Audio quality? Not much lag? Everything's still going good? Well... Oh wait, he read this.
こっちじゃあさ、出席日数が足りてりゃみんな進学できるんだよ。
そうなのか？
Study equals entrance exams. Having the basic law of the universe so easily overturned sent me into a state of shock.
そうかもね。試験で振り落とさなきゃならないほど人もいないし。
Oh, that's true.
誰でも進学できるならさ、
There are not a lot of
こ
people
んな
that
に
live
ガリガリ
here.
とやることもないんじゃない？
まあそうだけど、でも一般常識程度にはできた方が。
おじさんはそんな無駄な勉強に時間をかけるよりさ、この思春期の貴重な時間をもっと有意義に過ごすために使うべきじゃないかなって考えるわけよ。
You gonna take some notes, Keiichi? It was too profound of a statement to simply laugh off. But since it was Mion, it probably didn't actually have that deep of a meaning. Is that the lunch bell or something? In place of a chime, the sound of the principal waving a handbell drifted through the classroom.
ケイちゃん、おしまいおしまい。
Alright, that's the end of class. Oh! Wait, are they done for the day? Or are they just heading off to lunch? In a complete 180 from her unmotivated state, Mion gave the commands that signaled the end of the morning period. Okay.
ケイチくん、
Let's see. Looking good. Alright, that's good to hear. Alright, it's perfecto. Let's go. Alright. Keiichi-kun, let's have lunch. I might have been making a very troubled face. Rena smiled brightly at me.
よっしゃ、飯にするか。
Alright, let's go. There seemed to be different cliques, even within the class. Most of them were divided up by gender and age, but our group was different. Yeah, actually, we have everyone. Our ages were different, and we had both boys and girls. But we weren't reserved around each other. This level of openness makes a transfer student like me pretty happy. Rena and Mion pushed their desks together, so they were facing each other. At the same time, Satoko and Rika-chan were slowly lugging their desks over as well. Alright, Rena waved her chopsticks in an unrefined manner, trying to hurry me along. Unless everyone was together, they wouldn't even open their lunchboxes. That's cool. Oh man, we're gonna have to see. How's everybody bento game looking? Even though Satoko was hurling insults at me, she still wouldn't open the lid to her lunchbox until I was there. I pulled out my lunchbox swiftly and dragged my chair over to join the circle. Alright, starting off with Mion. At first this is kinda embarrassing, but I got used to it pretty fast. At this point, I probably wouldn't even open my own lunchbox if someone else was too slow. Our ages and genders may have all been different, but we were all friends. Let's eat. The sound of our little 5-part chorus echoed beautifully throughout the classroom. Oh snap! Okay, so we actually get to see it, even though I've gotten pretty used to this group made up of all girls. Of course there are other boys in the classroom, but they were a lot younger, so they were scared to approach me. I wonder. I don't think the art will change. Yeah, I think it's because the scene's already up. Dang. And I don't think I can go back. So let me, real quick, save. Alright. Of course there are other... Wait. Yeah, we already read this? Well, that's to be expected. Younger boys just see older boys as scary. Compare that to girls, well, at least these girls aren't picky. We put all the side dishes in the middle where everybody was free to pick at them. Oh, so they're sharing! I thought they were showing off each other's foods. Or each other's bento boxes. Let's see. Only the console version had CGs. Okay, okay. That makes sense, that makes sense. There is one, but it comes up way later. Okay. Alright. I thought girls would mind sharing a meal with a guy, so I was a bit flustered joining in. However, Mio noticed that and teased me quite a bit. As the fruit of my efforts... What? I can now reach over and take sides from anybody's lunch. Ooh, okay. Okay, so they're complimenting each other's lunches. Rather trendy. Buying into the fight that Satoko was starting, our chopsticks locked in cross-counter, stabbing into each other's lunch. I see, I see. Alright. After seeing my happy face, Rika-chan's expression broke into a little smile. Oh, so Rika made it. Okay. By the way, Satoko and Rika-chan's lunches were always the same. It seemed that Rika-chan makes it for both of them every day. I was honestly impressed. The carrot rosettes, fancy, weren't from a mold. They were done by hand with a knife. Okay, Rika. Oh my gosh. That's not easy to do.
何気にそういうの得意なんだよな。
お裁縫とかお洗濯とかも上手なの。
Man,
すごいよね。
must be really nice to have Rika around.
すっごい
Making
よね。
amazing meals like this.
リカはいろいろとすんごいんですのよ。
Oh my god, the laugh. The laugh. I love it, man.
お前が威張ることじゃねえ。
Exactly.
レナの方がお料理は上手です。あ、
Alright, let's see what you brought to the table, Rena. Oh, I forgot to mute my phone. Alright. It seemed that the topic of conversation switched to Rena when she wasn't expecting it, making her blush and trip over her words. Rena's lunch really was the star of the table. Not only did it look good, it tasted good. Everyone else pulled from Rena's lunchbox constantly.
これ前に評判良かったからいっぱい作ってみたの。
Alright, Rena looking out for us.
かなり合格点。あ、ミオ、お前取りすぎだよ。
They're fighting over it. Knocking Mion's chopsticks aside, I reached out, trying to secure my own portion. Satoko and Rika reached over at the same time and a struggle ensued. Everyone shoveled in mouthful after mouthful while praising it, and Rena's lunchbox was soon empty. Dang, did Rena even get a bite? It was kind of bad that no one thought— exactly! No one thought to leave any for Rena. But Rena seemed rather satisfied as she looked on.
いかがかしら。レナさんもとてもお料理が上手ですことよ。ケイイチさんとは大違いですの。
Oh no, here we go.
だからお前が威張ることじゃねえだろ。
さとこだってケイちゃんと変わらないじゃんよ。
Oh, let her know.
あんたブロッコリーとカリフラワーの区別。
Oh no! Oh no! The dreaded question. Satoko's face went pale.
おいおい、ブロッコリーとカリフラワーの違いなら。
Oh, here we go.
わかりますもの。わかるもん。
Yeah, alright, let's see. It's really hard for her to lie.
ケイイチくん、どっちでも茹でてマヨネーズかけると美味しいじゃない。
I've never tried
めちゃ
that.
かわいそうだよ。みーちゃんも。
Ren already knows what's about to happen. Rena hurriedly tried to follow up, but Mion laughed hastily, haughtily, as she drew closer to Satoko.
まあまあ家庭科の授業ってことで。じゃあさとこ、これは？
Alright, question number 1. Mion lifted up her chopsticks. Between them was a piece of green stuff wrapped in bacon.
でもそれアスパラ。
Oh, oh! Mion made eye contact with me, and within 0.3 seconds, I had Rika-chan's mouth covered. Yep, Keiichi knows. Holding a piece of bacon-wrapped asparagus and giving her 2 choices, she's pretty terrible.
その
Oh no, the panic on her
カリフ
face.
ラワー。緑がカリフラ。
さあどっちだ？
Oh no. The way she stopped herself.
多分黄色がブロッコリーで青が
What?
カ
The
リフ
blue
ラワー。
one?
でも緑はその。
Oh no, stop this mental torture.
本当にどっちか分かってる？
Oh,
降
man.
参した方が良くない？
The old— oh, I'd expect no less from the class representative. The oldest. The way she drives people into a corner just shows how much experience she has. This is just a hunch, but being brought into the Sonozaki household must be quite the ordeal.
わかりますもの。
Let's see. Alright. I don't know. I think you should just give it up here, Satoko. I'm not sure. Boss music? Yo, William, welcome to the live stream, man. Have I missed much? Not really too much. We were just introduced to all the characters, but nothing really big happened so far. Right now we're in the middle of a quite a interesting question for Satoko right here. Let's see. Okay. Let's do this.
じゃあ答えなよ。
Answer the question.
わかるもん。わかるもん。
If you know it, then say it, Satoko! She finally broke down and started crying. When she acts like this, she actually starts to seem her age. Man, who's really the bad guy here? Rena entered a state of euphoria as Satoko bawled her eyes out. That's strange. Rena was in a state of bliss as she rubbed her cheek against Satoko's head and smothered her. Really, a very content face. One that wouldn't care if the world ended right then. It was that kind of smile.
レナレナ、ミオンさんがいじめるんですの。
Oh no.
かいかい。
Rena doesn't even
大丈
care.
夫だよ。レナお姉ちゃんが悪い人たちはやっつけちゃうからね。
Yeah, sure, sure. I don't think she's gonna do anything. Oh! Oh, snap! Flish, boof, bam! It was like a flash of lightning.
今一体
What was that just now? Both of Rena's fists shoot out at supersonic speed, striking Mion and me squarely in our faces. Before we knew it, Mion and I were sprawled, spread eagle on the floor, staring up at the ceiling with matching welts on our faces.
ケイちゃんは食らうの初めてだよね。
This is your first time?
今日のはまだ甘い方。
Man.
甘いってこれよりまだ上があるってのかよ。
Oh no, this isn't even her final form. With that, Mion and I both slumped our heads back to the floor in unison. From now on, I'll be careful when I'm within striking distance of Rana. Alright.
ほらさとこちゃん、やっつけちゃったよ。
Rana saves the day. I didn't think she was gonna do anything. But apparently she did. I wanna take you home. Here we go again. Here we go. Making sure Rena couldn't see it, Satoko stuck her tongue out at us. This is all just a game to her, isn't it? Damn it all. Wait, what is it? It's like, damn it all. Using Rena like a puppet. Rika-chan massaged our bruises without saying a word. Alright, is that the end? Alright, we're done with our school day. No matter what the day it held, the last school bell was always... Oh, the last school bell always came too soon. Our shadows stretched off into the distance.
ねえケイチくん、明日はさ、何か予定とかあるかな？かな？
Let's see. It was such a direct question from Rena, I inadvertently blushed. If it was for a date, then wouldn't you do it more subtly? Rena saw me lost for words and realized that I misunderstood, and turned red as well.
違うの。そういうのじゃなくて。
Hmm? So apparently that wasn't what she meant. But since it's always fun when Rena's in a panic, I went along with it a little. Here we go.
そういうのじゃないのかよ。
Playing it up, I slumped my shoulders, feigning dejection.
ケイチくん、なんでがっかりしてるんだろう。太郎。
Ah, man. Poor Rena.
ちゃん。
Oh, Mion's here. Oh no. Oh no. Unable to hold it any longer, Mion slapped me on the back.
そっか、そういう攻め方はおじさん知らなかったわ。
Dang. She's just having a blast.
何
Mion was rolling on the floor, clutching her stomach while Rena flailed around, completely bewildered. Let's see. As of now, OST, backgrounds, and sprites are all interchangeable in-game. Let's see. NVL gang, rise up. I'm not a fan of NVL because I like seeing characters without lines covering them. I like the NVL style too, but I prefer the advanced window, or the ADV window, since I play RPGs all the time and I'm more used to it. Wait, oh yeah, I saw those were settings, weren't they? Oh wait, not here. Might as well save while I'm here. Why not? Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah, NVL. So what does that even mean? Makes the text show across the whole screen. Uses the console sprites and backgrounds. Okay. Makes the text show at the bottom of the screen in a text box. Shows the name of the current character in the text box. Oh, okay. So the other one doesn't show the character. Okay. I'm just gonna stick with ADV, because I don't know what the others even do. Alright, I couldn't help but start laughing as well. Feeling just a bit guilty, I ruffled Rena's hair.
嘘ごめん冗談悪かったよ
She really is a cute one.
冗談ってどこからだろうどこからだろう
You're so adorable, man.
えあ途中から
Let's
途
see.
中から
Halfway?
ってことはケイちゃん、最初の真っ赤になったのはあれ
Oh
演技じゃ
no.
ないんだ。
Mion, what are you doing?
それって
It was only a momentary lapse, but there was no way Mion would let such a delectable detail slip by her.
えあいやその
Saying anything more was also a bad idea. In my bewildered state, I slipped further into an unfavorable position. After that, Mion continued to tease me about it for a while. Alright. Let's see. So we're about an hour and a half
明
into
日
the
が暇だ
stream.
と何なんだよレナ
Honestly, I'm still thinking about, like, they said that this was the most difficult chapter. So I'm still thinking about what is going to make this difficult. Since we've just been, like, reading and watching so far. Let's see. Style of text feels more like a newer visual novel. This seems like a really happy game. I was expecting something else. Well, hey, we still have a lot more game to go. We're only an hour and a half in, and this is on average like 60 plus hours, so... Not this one chapter. I think there's 8 chapters. This current one is only like 6, I think? 6, 7 hours? The mystery difficulty. It's not about gameplay. Okay. So, are there like alternate endings then? Or are there ways that I can lose? And we have to like start over or something? The difficulty refers to how hard it is to solve the mystery. Okay. Alright. So, why were you asking if I'm free tomorrow, Rana?
何の話だっけ
No, it's a linear game. Okay. There are no alternate endings, except for the last chapter. Okay. There are no choices. Okay. Alright. It had been so long that Rena had forgotten. That's how long Mion had teased me.
ケイちゃんさ、まだこのひなみ沢一人じゃ回れないでしょ
That was true. I hate to say it, but if you blindfolded me and spun me around 3 times like we're playing Pin the Tail on the Donkey, I wouldn't be able to tell up from down here.
そうだな街へ行くのと学校へ行く以外は まだ自信ないな。
そうそう、それでね、明日ね、みーちゃんとレナでお散
Ooh,
歩しなが
okay,
ら
so like a
ケイ
tour.
チ君にひなみ沢を案内してあげようよってことになって。
There is different choices, but only in certain arcs if you activate them. Okay, okay. But you have to solve the mystery, it's the gameplay. Alright. So is there a mystery every chapter then? Since this is quote-unquote the most difficult chapter? Or one of the most difficult? It's awesome because it looks so cute and happy. Visual novel, and suddenly the insanity slips into their lives. Dude. I'm just waiting for it. Yes, yes, so you see tomorrow... Oh, okay, yeah, they were gonna escort him throughout Hinamizawa. That would be a godsend. Frankly, I was happy about the offer.
もちろん行くでしょ。
暇ならな。
女の子が誘ってんじゃん。
Yeah, it's not like you got anything better to do, Keiichi. Come on, don't play cool. If I'm free. Okay, buddy.
どうせ暇なんでしょ。
Yeah, exactly. She already
暇
knows.
ならな。
I was being stubborn so as to not give a clear yes or no. Even though I thought it was a godsend, I'm too much of a scamp to say so up front.
ケイチ君、暇じゃないのかな、この。
Oh no. While Mion and I had our rather sour back and forth, Arena peeked over at me hesitantly. Figuring I'd been a bit too rough on her, I just gave in.
すまん、許せ、ごめん。暇だ。
I'm free. There we go. There we go.
よかった。
Okay. Okay. We're not playing Pin the Tail on the Donkey, we're hitting a Tepe Pinata. Man. Okay, every chapter provides a different part of the mystery for you to solve. But the end, you should have a big mystery. Oh, you should have. Okay, okay. A big mystery to solve. Tepe is our savior. Alright, let's get back to the visual novel. The trepidation disappeared from Rena's face as it blossomed into a smile.
おうおう。ミヨンさんとレナさんじゃ随分と温度差がありますじゃん。
Ooh. She notices. It seems Mion didn't care for how rude I was to her, compared to how quickly I agreed with Rena. But her being annoyed was very interesting. So I pushed Rena further, speeding up our pace to leave Mion behind.
行こう、レナ。明日は二人っきりで出かけような。嫌味
Oh
なミオン
no,
は置い
giving
て
her a
って
taste of her own medicine.
ケイチ君がそれでいいなら。
Let's see.
案内しようって提案したのは私。しかとすんな前原圭一。
二人っきりでピクニック嬉しいな。弁当は持ってくか、レナ。
Oh no, they're ignoring her.
お弁当いるならレナ作っちゃおうかな。
She's third wheeling.
二人がラブラブだって村中に回覧板を。
Oh no. Ooh!
じゃ
Dig!
あ
Keiichi can't even joke around.
お弁当の準備するね。明日が楽しみ。じゃあね、ケイチ君にみーちゃん、さようなら。
Alright. And that's that. Rena bounded off like she was walking to the moon, or walking on the moon. After the dust settled, all that was left was me standing next to Mion, sprawled on the ground. There was a welt on her face. Oh, snap. So was it... Oh! Rena socked Mion in the face.
大丈夫か？ミオンとレナの
I thought Mion hit Keiichi.
2メートルは離れてたはずだぞ。
あんたが来て以来、切れ味は増す一方。
Dang.
おじさん
Rena is
身が持たない
terrifying.
わ。
I love how she refers to herself as an old geezer. Maybe it'd be easier if you stop saying stuff that makes Rena want to hit you. Or else this will end up being Mion's slapstick comedy hour. If that happened, the results might be fatal.
くじけるなよ、ミオン。レナのジャブを見切れるのはお前しかいない。
私は膝じゃないかと思ってんだけどね。
Could it be that we were hanging around with an unrivaled martial arts master? Maybe someday we'll see her debut in an extreme contact sport.
レナには負けられないぞ。ミオンも鍛えてリベンジだ。
ケイちゃんがしてよ。おじさんは応援してる。
Aww. This old geezer will root for you. Mion and I reaffirmed our determination to discover a way to counter Rena's infallible technique. Alright, is that the end of the day? Here we go, the black bars. Higurashi when they cry. Alright. New tips unlocked. Okay. So, let's see. View all tips. Let's look at them. We're in a mixed grade. Okay. We don't have a uniform. Okay, okay. That's true, that's true. Interesting. We finally got a couple of the puzzle pieces. Rena is a tank. Let's see. Oh no, it looks like there's a bit of a debate going on in the chat. Soundtrack is barren. The lack of Keiichi's internal monologue in the first couple episodes of Go was a little surprising. How much more are you going to play, Reed? This actually flew by pretty quickly. My goal that I had set before streaming was about 3 hours. Which should be perfect, because this is apparently like 6 hours on average. So I might do like 3 here, and then next stream I'll just keep going until we finish the first chapter. Let's see. Okay, so we have our clues. We're in a mixed grade and we don't have a uniform. Interesting. Let's save. End of chapter 1. Continue. I took it a little too easy on the morning of my day off. I was totally late. I forgot. It's not that button, it's this one. And to top it off, that pesky mom of mine pushing a return journey errand on me just as I'm trying to leave the house. Today was the day Rena and Mion were going to show me around Hinamizawa. Here's the music again. Oh snap! It is time! It is time! Rena and Mion were already waiting at the meeting place. Alright, let's see if we can do it now. Okay, remake art. And now... there it is, dude! There it is! Beautiful! She's got the gun. And I believe someone mentioned earlier that the backgrounds used in the original were photos that were taken. So that's really cool. Man, this art is so funny, dude. Their hands are so huge, it's terrifying. Like, imagine getting punched by those. And there it is, dude. I wish they would have... well, okay, it makes sense that they didn't bring the gun over to here because this is kind of the censored version, right? Like on console it was censored. Gun Mion. Let's see, we have 2 months until the next season. Take your time, easy. Alright. Also, go back to the tips. You have to click them to read them. They're important. Okay. Let me save real quick. Oh wait, yeah, let's save. Okay, so how do you go back to the tips then? Let's see. Oh wait, did it say it here? Quick save, voice matching. Do any of you guys know? Everyone has boxing gloves. See. Me on the Stampede. Oh my, I get it, I get it. Me on the Stampede, okay, okay. Oh, what was his name again? It wasn't Vosh, was it? Like, Vaughn? I don't remember. You should have loaded it. Go back to the main menu, then extra, then tips. Okay, okay. Let's do that. And you could load your save from there. Yeah, I'm dumb. I thought about it, but I just assumed there would be another way. So I just saved over it, but I can do that. Let's go to the main menu. Alright. Here we are. Higurashi when they cry. Extra. View tips. Alright, so the first one. We're in a mixed grade. Okay, so they are the same age.
そうだよ。干支も同じだよね。
Same zodiac animal too. How does she know that? Hey, now it would be weird if we were the same age but not the same zodiac animal. Oh, they must mean like the what is it? The Chinese zodiac? Is that what it's called? I don't know. It's kind of like how people are like born in the year of the dragon or the year of the tiger. Is that what they mean?
そんなことないよ。誕生日の違いがあれば年齢が同じでも干支が違うこともありえるって。
Okay.
あれあ、ミオン、頭いいじゃないか。
ところで、ケイチ君は何月生まれなのかな？レナは7月なんだよ。
July. Lana smirked and puffed up with pride. Hey now, what's the meaning of this? She's not planning to be all high and mighty if her birthday is a wee bit sooner than mine, is she?
だが諦めろ。
Don't even. What even is this, dude? How is this a challenge? She probably doesn't even see it as a competition. Nana panicked at suddenly being challenged to a wager. Given how panicked she is, I'm certain she doesn't have much allowance left this month. It's just sending her into a panic about something as simple as a birthday is so fun I can't help myself.
ってことはケイちゃん、ひょっとして4月生まれ？
Oh?
そういうことだな。
April.
残念だな、レナ。俺、
Too bad.
もうとっくにレナより年上なんだよ。
へえ、そうなんだ。じゃあ、みーちゃんと同い年なんだね。
Ooh, really?
まあ、ほんの何ヶ月かはね。すぐにまた差を開いてあげるけどさ。
Okay, so they're both the same age, but Mion is the oldest. Because hers is a couple months earlier. Let's see. Pig gang, snake gang, snake gang. Dang, man. Any rabbit gang members out there? I think I was born in the year of the rabbit. Any rabbit gangers? Mion snickered through her nose. Hey now, that's not something to get all high and mighty about. As if I'm one to talk.
そういえば、ミオンって上級生なんだよな。
下級生の方が燃えるってんなら、今日から下級生ってことでもいいけど。
みーちゃん、よくわかんないこと言ってる。
Just by seeing Rena's blushing face, you could tell she knew exactly what she meant by it, though.
で、サトコとリカちゃんが下級生と。どころか、学校が違うくらいの下級生だよな。
Yeah. They should still be in, like, elementary, right?
ちょっと好みの年齢が低すぎると思うな。
Your tastes are a bit too young. You're not making any sense yourself, Rena. I'll just grab onto her head and scruff it up a bit.
やめて
Adorable. Adorable. Let's see. Rabbit Gang, let's go, GG.
前から思ってたんだけど
Rooster
さ
here. You're the
なんでこの学校
monkey.
ってクラス
Be
が
careful
学
about
年
making
混在なんだ
saves if you are in a tip. Don't overwrite your main game. Save by accident. Oh, okay, okay. Spooky month, gang. Ooh, spooky month. I wondered about it before, yeah. I was wondering why this school has different school years all mixed up.
教室の数が足りないからだよ。仕方ないじゃん。
I keep pressing the wrong button.
営林署の建物を間借りしてんだからさ。
Okay. When she says it like that, it makes sense. I've thought our school was strange for a while now. The schoolyard is gravel, there are rooms that aren't for classes, and there's some strange sort of construction machinery parked here.
なんで借りてるんだよ本当の学校はどうしちゃったんだよ
Ooh? I don't know the answer to
戦前からずっと
this.
建ってたらしいからね。老朽化でね。
It got dilapidated.
廃校ってわけよ。
It closed it down. It probably was a grand old schoolhouse.
まあそれで生徒は町の学校に通うことになったんだけどさ。遠いでしょ。
どこの学校だったの？
沖宮の駅前通りを抜けて病院に曲がって小児科の向かいに学校あるのわかる？
And what school is that?
遠いよ。
So far. I couldn't tell where that was by the location, but I understood it was pretty far from Rena's reaction.
まあそんなわけでさ。沖宮の学校に通いたくない連中はこうして営林署の建物を間借りした仮校舎に通ってるってわけさ。
That makes sense.
ひなみ沢の子供の半分くらいかな。朝早くに自転車で通ってる子たちも結構いるよ。
まあこんなはちゃめちゃな学校に通ってたら進学校とかはちょっと無理だろうからね。
I'm sure they'll be fine. As long as they study hard.
そんなことないよみーちゃん。ちゃんと頑張ればどこでだってお勉強はできるよ。
Yep, exactly.
おそうだぞそうだぞレナとは意見が一致したな
And hey, as long as they have a friend that's studying alongside them to push them, hey, I'm sure both of them could get into the school of their dreams. Let's see. My B-Day, 2003. Birthday is actually in a few days. Well, happy early birthday, Nico. I guess if you stop by the... Well, you say in a few days. I don't know if I'll be streaming in a few days. So happy early birthday. Let's see. Nice to have voice acting. Voice actors are amazing in this series. I agree, dude. I agree. I love all of them, but I think out of all of the voices, my favorite one is probably Satoko's. I love Satoko's voice actress. Yeah, that's right, that's right. I totally agree with Rena on this one.
そうだねそうだね。頑張ろう。
Alright.
せいぜい頑張ってくださいな。おじさんはささやかに応援しとりますわ。
Alright, Mion rooting for us.
ミオンガだぞお前受験
Yeah, yeah, true. Don't forget about
こんな成績
yourself.
じゃお先真っ暗だぞ
いいもんいいもん。路頭に迷ったら永久就職してケイちゃんに食わせてもらうから。
I'll just mooch off of K-chan.
永久就職ってなんだろうなんだろう。
Well, no.
ほらそこ。うるさいですよ。
Chie
実習
sensei.
は静かに。
Does she have a sprite? The teacher yelled at all three of us. It was completely our fault. Here she is. Satoko saw it and chortled haughtily. I stuck my tongue at her in response. It is just as Mion says. This school has nothing to do with higher education, but it makes up for that by having lots of valuable things other schools don't. Like what? Alright. Now, for the second clue. So we're in a mixed grade. We got this down. Now, we don't have a uniform. Let's dive into this. I forget, have you finished watching Garden of Sinners, Kara no Kyokai? Yes and no. I've watched all the way through chapter 7 of Kara no Kyokai, and then I know there is an epilogue afterwards, but I, like, kind of, well, I looked up, what is it? I looked it up, I found it, skimmed through it very briefly, and I saw it was just one very long kind of conversation between, oh man, I don't even remember their names. It's been so long, yet not really that long at the same time. Shiki and does it start with an M? Mikia. Shiki and Mikia. They're just having a conversation for most of the episode, and I didn't think it was very reaction worthy, so I didn't react to the epilogue. But I did react to the first 7 chapters. Let's see. I'm glad the voice actors are the same. Shion and Mion are my favorite voices. By the way, how did they bring back Kimiyoshi's voice actor? Dang. Kimiyoshi. I don't recognize them from the name. Their range of emotions is so good. I agree. I agree. Let's see. Mion doesn't have to worry about studying if she just believes. So your team Satoko then? No. I wouldn't go that far. Kind of. I'm on team Mion. I think Mion is best girl, but I cannot lie. Satoko is probably the funniest character in the series to me. See, Chie does have a sprite, but not until the 3rd arc. Okay. Are you going to react to The World Ends With You adaptation? I don't know. I thought about it because I've always wanted to play the games. I'm a big Kingdom Hearts fan. And in one of the Kingdom Hearts games, I think is it Dream Drop Distance? There's actually The World Ends With You, like, I guess cameo that they make. And they look really cool, so I've always wanted to play the game. So I don't know, I might watch it. I'm not sure yet. Kimiyoshi is the mayor! Oh, okay. And the head of the 3rd great family. Okay, yeah. I remember him now. The mayor. Alright. It's only June, but it's already so hot. I could hear the Higurashi outside chirping. Me, but, and at night, there are mosquitoes. That sounds like an entire day of annoyances. It might as well be summer already. My only salvation was that the mornings were still cool.
暑いでございますわね。
Summer, I do declare. Satoko was flapping her skirt languidly. I've never heard that word. It's pretty unladylike there. Even if she was a little brat, she was still a girl. Or she still was a girl.
ケイチさんはワイシャツ1枚で涼しそうですわね。羨ましいですわ。
俺から見りゃスカートのサトコの方が涼しそうだよ。この時期のズボンがどれだけ暑いか女のお前にはわかるまい。
Oh my god. And how steamy the and how steamy the crotch gets.
暑い。
Oh no, Nana's here. Oh no, this is bad news. This girl has gone imagining something indecent.
レナの夏服は涼しそうな度合いがいいよな。見てるこっちも涼しくなる。
Alright.
ありがとう。本当に涼しいんだよ。
Oh,
私も
Satoko's
レナ
face.
さんみたいな涼しい夏服が良かったですわね。
Are those her summer clothes?
でも、さとこちゃんの夏服ワンピースですっごい可愛いし、レナ
I
は
guess they
さ
are,
とこ
but
ちゃ
they
んの
don't really
夏
look
着てみたいな。
very fit for the summer.
これ結構蒸しますわよ。絶対にレナさんの方が涼しいですわ。でも可愛い服の方がきっと楽しいよ。はう。
Oh god. What was that? I had a feeling that Anna and Satoko's base values were fundamentally different.
そういえばこの学校って指定の制服とかないんだよな。
We're getting into it.
ふさわしい服であれば私服でも大丈夫なんだよ。
Okay. There are quite a few students in regular clothes. There were a few wearing uniforms, but they were all the same design and rather plain.
他の連中が着てる制服は何なんだよ。みんなお揃いだよな。
あれは町の学校の制服なんですの
The
ね。
city
別
school's
に決まってるわけじゃ
uniform.
ないですけど、みんな着てますわね。
Okay.
そこへ行くと、俺らの仲間はみんないろいろな制服を着てるよな。わざわざどこかから取り寄せたのか？
ええ、ミオンさんが調達してくださいますの。
Mion-san supplied them. She gave everyone a
み
different
ーちゃんの
uniform?
親類で古着商をやってる人がいて、全国の学校の服
Oh,
を
that's
格
cool.
安で仕入れてるんだって。
They can get school clothes from all over the country for cheap.
で、その親類に頼んで、いろいろ個性的な制服を取り寄せてもらってるわけか。
That Mion, she probably loves using her friends as dress-up dolls. That must be a strange secondhand clothing store. I keep pressing the wrong button. I get that it's a secondhand clothing store, but stocking clothes from schools all over the country? That's pretty strange for a secondhand clothing store. What's the point in stocking up clothes from faraway schools they know nothing about?
うん、それはレナも思うよ。他にも体操服とかスクール水着のお風呂とかも
School
使ってるの。
swimsuits and PE uniforms.
そういうののお風呂はちょっと嫌だよね。
あんまり儲かってなさそうな商売だな。きっと少しでも儲けさせるために、ミオンが一肌脱いでやってるんだろう
Oh,
な。
that makes sense.
でもいつもミオンさんが自信満々に言いますのよ。今にきっと大ブレイクしてすごい商売になるって。
Gotta have faith. A secondhand clothing store that stocks school uniforms will be a big hit? I don't get it. Oops. Alright. So apparently there are 3 pages of clues we gotta collect. Let's see. I like Rena, but she creepy and go. I agree. Oh yeah, also welcome to the stream. Is it Javier or JB? Welcome Jexby to the stream. Nix, welcome, welcome. And San. Man, okay, let's see. Who doesn't look creepy in Higurashi? I would say Hanyu, but she has her moments. Tomitake. Tomitake looks like a Chad. Man. Let's see, Chia is scary when it comes to curry. Let's see. Mion also gave Rika and Satoko new uniforms in Go, though? Satoko seems to not understand the innuendo. Yeah. Funny enough, they sure did drop that on the low. Let's see. Back. And now we can load where we were before. Alright. Continue. Load. Yes. Rena and Mion were already waiting at the meeting place.
ケイちゃん遅いぞ。
悪い悪い。責めるのは夕べの面白かった特番に行ってくれ。
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. They're taking him on a tour, aren't they?
遅刻して言い訳がそれってわけ？
みーちゃんだって今来たばかりなんだよ。
What was that
夕
laugh?
べの密着24時間面白かったしねえ。
A day in the life of? She was just as guilty as me. Rena was carrying a pretty heavy looking handbag. What is that? Mion answered my unspoken question with a wink. That's right, Rena really did make a picnic.
ケイちゃん、あの後レナ大張り切りだったらしいよ。
Oh man,
別に
what did she
俺が
do?
けしかけたわけじゃないだろ
そんな大変じゃなかったから気にしないでよ。
Yeah, sure. She probably poured her heart and soul into making that.
夕べから今朝まであのテンションらしいよ。責任取れんの？
わかった。
Oh
俺も
no.
男だ。責任は取る。
And how will you do that?
責任ってなんだろうね。
Look at her face, man. Then, as we both turned around slowly to look at Anna, our gazes drifted downwards towards the massive handbag she was carrying. It didn't seem logically feasible that it would be entirely filled with lunchboxes. Except, this was Rena we were talking about here.
2キロくらい。
2 kilos?
レナね、荷物持つとき、よっこらしょって言ってた。
Yeah.
5キロ。
5.
それはオーバー。ケイチくん男の子だから、きっといっぱい食べるだろうと思ってたくさんね。もう行こう。
Heave ho.
これよっこ。
Yeah, I think Keiichi should just grab it at this point. Carry it for her. Like, she made the food. The least I would try to do is, like, carry it for her. Especially since she's obviously struggling. Just from the way she was lifting it up, I couldn't believe the only things in there were lunchboxes.
訂正。俺も5キロ。
5 kilos.
手伝いはするけど、全部食べるんだからね。レナを悲しませたら許さないよ。
Oh no. The only thing I could do at the moment was exercise a bit to make myself hungrier. Alright, let's see where we're heading off to first. Let's see. Having finished with the pleasantries, we began our leisurely stroll. A carefree walk bathed in the gentle morning sunlight. I couldn't have even imagined something so wholesome existed during my time in the city. These were the boonies after all. No slovenly desk jockeys trudging to work on the weekends out here. It really was a nice place, peaceful and quiet. As sparsely populated as the village was, you could still run into people just by walking around.
こんにちは。こんにちは。
Oh man. Oh man, is this who I think it is? Is this who I think it is?
あら、そちらは確か前原くんだったかしら。
Maibara-kun. My two companions exchanged greetings with everybody we ran across. All of these passers-by even knew my name.
なんで俺ってこんなに有名人なんだ？
Oh wait, are we not gonna see them? I thought this was, what's her name? Akano? Is that her name? That sounded like her voice, but maybe I'm wrong. We passed 3 people, and when all 3 of them knew me, I started to feel a bit paranoid.
悲しいかな。ひなみ沢は人が少ないからね。みんな顔見知りなんだよね。
Everyone knows everyone here.
つまりなんだ？
It is? Random Takano voice? That's her name, Takano. Yeah, probably Takano's voice actress. Okay, okay. Alright, I see.
知らない顔が歩いてれば、それは自動的に新しく引っ越してきた前原さんってことになるわけか。
うん、そういうことになるね。
It was a process of elimination you could only pull off in a place like this, but it was quite effective. From now on, I'd better make sure to maintain a good reputation. The day I'm discovered accidentally gawking at a dirty magazine in the bookstore, I can expect all the villagers labeling me as elect by the next day. Hinamizawa is not to be trifled with. Ooh, new background. That's not the end of this nightmare.
もちろんわかるよ。最初に会ったのが牧野林店の竹蔵おじさん。
Old man Takezo from the Makino bike shop.
趣味は盆栽と尺八なんだよ。
Okay.
次が乾物屋の次男の大輔くん。
Daisuke-kun.
趣味は狙撃で将来の夢は超永久スナイパーだとか。
Okay. Cool,
それで
cool.
今の人は入江診療所の看護師のミオさん。
Mio-san, the nurse from the clinic. So that's her. That's her name, right? Her name was Mio, wasn't it? I think it is Takano. They don't have a graphic. It's Ava from Umineko. She's visiting Hinamizawa. Keiichi, everyone already knows that you're a pervert. Mio saw to that. Man. Let me actually see this. What was I? Oh, this. Okay. Alright. We're good. But yeah, wasn't her name Mio? Yeah, Mio Takano. Okay. So that was her voice.
趣味は野鳥の観察と撮影だって。
Bird watching and photography. Interesting.
すれ違った全員の名前までわかるのかよ。プロフィールまで。
And even their profiles. Seeing my surprise, Mio and Rena exchanged looks and burst into laughter.
まあね。ここいらは都会みたいにご近所付き合いが希薄じゃないからね。
That is true. I live in the city and I can
試しに
agree.
聞いてみよ
Then let's try it out.
う。今ここにいる俺は
You
誰だ
there, who am I?
前原圭一くん。
Keiichi Maebara.
意地悪なこと言うけど、本
You
当
say
は
some
優し
mean
い子ね。
things, but you're actually a kind, shy person. Let's see what Mio has to say.
転校してきてようやく3週間。
3 weeks since you transferred
趣味
here.
は昼寝。
Your hobby is taking afternoon naps.
最近トランクス派に転向
Wait, whoa, where did she find that out?
したよね。
もういいもういい。
トランク
Oh my gosh, here we go again. Alright.
それもいい。
Apparently there is absolutely nothing you can keep hidden here. Hinamizawa was not a place to be trifled with. That's the moral of the story.
これじゃあさ、俺のための案内
Oh
ってより
yeah, I heard
俺
about
のお披
that.
露目みたいだな。
Yeah, Emerald Hunter, I heard about that. I remember even in Go, when we saw, what was her name? Ayua-san. Everyone was saying that she was Go's version of a character from Umineko, I think. I lived in a small town, 7k people, and can agree about the mentality. Now I live in a big city and love it. That's cool. Sonosakis know everything? Yeah, I'm actually not surprised now that you mention it. Let's see. I wonder what color it is? Oh no.
そうだね。
I'm sure Rena would like to know too.
うちらさ、これだけ賑やかに練り歩いてたからね。
Okay?
みんな思うんじゃない？ケイちゃんもひなみ沢に馴染んでくれたんだって。
ひなみ沢は過疎だから。
It's shrinking. I'm guessing with people moving out to the city.
村中みんなが新しい仲間を歓迎してくれてるの。
I thought about brushing it off with something to the effect of, "You're kidding me," but I held back. Had I ever greeted someone who just moved into the city like this before? Thinking about that made me believe what they said wasn't a joke at all. We passed another person. Sorry, I had to cook. So what happened? Nothing crazy happened. We just went on a tour throughout the town. We bumped into Takano. the nurse. And apparently Mion knows that Keiichi recently switched from briefs to boxers, so pretty interesting stuff. I don't know how the heck she figured that out. We passed another person. Of course, we were called out to again the same way.
あらこんにちは
I don't recognize this voice.
仲良しそうでいいわね
藤島さんちのおばさんだよ。
Fujishima-san.
こんにちは。
あら前原くん両手に花でいいわね
Oh man.
どう
Another girl to tease Keiichi.
生活はもう慣れた
Instead of regurgitating a prepared response like I would have in the city, I responded with an empathetic nod. The old woman chuckled, voicing her appreciation for how energetic I was.
グッド
Good though. Yeah, nothing crazy yet. As I looked back over to Rena and Mion, they gave me a wink.
でね、そろそろお昼にしない
Yep, lunchtime. Let's do this. Rena's brilliant smile signaled the approach of an event that both Mion and I were trying to forget. We both looked at each other.
俺も男だ。努力はする。だが
Alright.
量が多すぎる。
Nah, no excuses. You gotta eat it now.
よし
You
ケイちゃ
gotta
ん
eat
こ
everything
こ
that
は
she
おじさん
cooked.
に任せなさい
Leave it to this old man. You got Mion helping you out. Mion has never seemed as reliable as she does right now. I'd expect no less from the class representative.
レナどうせ食べるならさ見晴らしのいいところで食べない
Ooh, are we going where I think we're going?
あ
To that
ーそれいい。
that place with the bench? Good idea, I agree. Rena nodded her head happily in response to Mion's proposal. Alright, and here we go. Oh no, this isn't the place. Oh wait, it is! Maybe? I'm trying to think, is this the place where Satoko and Rika had that conversation near the end of Go? Good, very good. Let's see. Yes, the When They Cry characters even share character designs too, making the connection between Higurashi, Umineko, and Sakonia even more confusing. Man. That's crazy. Higurashi is 60 hours, the visual novel is 60 hours, and even then, there's still Sakonia and Umineko afterwards. Alright. Cresting the top of a stone stairway, a shrine drawn straight out of my imagination appeared before us. It had worn down a bit through the years, but the fallen leaves have been swept up, giving it a tidy feeling.
ここはね、古出神社っていう
They
の。
live in a prefab home in the shrine grounds. Okay. This is the Furude Shrine. Okay.
多分見晴らしが一番
It's
いい
probably
と
the
ころ
place
か
with the
な。
best view around.
ここの場所よく覚えといてね
This place, be sure to remember it. Alright.
もうすぐここでお祭りがあるんだから
へえ。
Festival!
祭りにし
Oh
ちゃ
no!
ちょっと早いシーズンだよな。
渡流
They
しは
finally
夏
said it.
祭りじゃなくてね昔は冬の終わりを喜ぶお祭りだったらしいよ
We're getting into it. The Watanagashi Festival. How far off is it? I was embarrassed for assuming that festivals had to be held in the summer.
さて、弁当を広げてと。
Various colored lunchboxes were placed one after the other on top of the plastic sheet. It sure did smell delicious. It was Rena's home cooking. It went without saying that it would be delicious. But is it even possible to finish all of this? Hey Mion, it'll take more than just a good view to get this all down, you know.
こんにちはです。
Ah, yes, right on time. I was waiting for them. It was Rika and Satoko. And they're both in... Oh, wait. You know what? I might as well. We saw, Mion and Rena in their casual... or not casual, but in their other portraits. Let's see what they look like. Okay, so Satoko, is Satoko bugged? She kind of looks the same. Oh yeah, she is bugged. She's not changing. Why are they here? Mion grinned over at me. I see, this was her secret plan, the power in numbers. You have my thanks, Mion. Following up when all the pieces were in place is my specialty. There we go. I actually really like this one. This one's really cool. Alright, now for the best one. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. I love it. The mitten hands. I feel like they're iconic at this point. Man. Alright. Let's see. We just had to come here since there was such a commotion. What is the meaning of this?
見りゃわかるだろ。これからランチタイムだ。
It's time for
ビュッ
lunch.
フェスタイルだ。レラの手作り弁当に舌鼓だ。
I'm sure Keiichi's more than happy to share.
どうして人様の庭でご座なんか広げてますの？
On our property.
神社は公共の場所だぞ。勝手に独占するな。
圭一の言う通りですよ。
Keiichi's right.
みんなのお庭にしますです。
くー、やっぱりリカちゃんはいい子だな。座りな、そこ。一緒に食べよう。
Yep, it's time. Dig in, everyone. We got a lot of food to get through. After opening up a spot for Rika-chan, I promptly turned my back on Satoko.
ちょっとお待ちなさいな。私はどこに座ればいいんですの？
お前に座る場所はないし、食べる分もない。
Dang. Wait, why?
大丈夫だ
Okay.
よ。さとこちゃんの分もちゃんとあるから。
So a lot of these scenes that we've gone through, like the prank at the school, and right here with everyone sitting down and having lunch together, and Satoko not having a seat, this is all very familiar. This is all very, very familiar. Satoko is bugged. That stem Rika sprite. Let's see. Satoko is really cute in the manga gamer style. Yeah, I really like it too. Remake is so janky though. Also, everyone has boob pockets in their shirt practically. I'm biased AF though. Go is pretty close to the visual novel thus far. Yeah, it does seem very close to it. But let's see where that divergence comes into play.
ない。さとこの分も俺がいただく。
そんなことは許せませんの。リカ。
Here we go.
はい、お箸です。
Both Satoko and I leapt at the boxes, having it out with each other. Now the music change.
いやはや、ケイちゃん乗せるのうまいわほんと。才能あるのかもしれない。
はい、お皿。みーちゃんも、リカちゃんも。
Alright. Rena whipped out pairs of chopsticks and paper plates.
僕たちも頑張らないとなくなってしまうです。
そうだね。よし。
Yeah, now they're worried about the food going away too
奮戦と
fast.
いくかな。
いっぱい食べてね。ちゃんとみんなの分あるから。
Rena said as she opened up a thermos. Or thermos? Just then, I realized that this lunch was made under the assumption that 5 people would be eating. It didn't change how much there was, but the implication behind it was different. It wasn't personally catered to him.
渡しませんわ。
Oh my gosh.
いや、肘は反則だろう、さとこ。
You could see her diving towards it. Oh yeah, and the little octopus weenie things. Man.
襟首をつかむのも反則でございます。
Those two. Those two, man, they're like fire and ice. It was a tough battle, Blocking with her full momentum and an elbow in the opening moves, Satoko appeared to have the upper hand, but the difference in our proficiency with chopsticks proved to be fatal and gave me the upper hand.
最後のミートボール
You're too slow.
おちょさとこ破れたり
God. Satoko and I amiably? Satoko and I amiably began choking at the same time, falling backwards and spasming. Rika-chan patted me on the head to clear it, even though it was actually stuck in my throat. Seeing that made Rena blush, and it breathed heavily in excitement. It was almost like flowers were floating all around her. Mion advised Rena to refrain from saying anything that could get her locked up. This is how our meals usually go. I'd do anything in my power, just so things could stay like this. Ooh? The intense battle calmed, and finally everyone reached a point where they could begin talking. Receiving tea from the thermos, I let out a small sigh.
日本語ってやつはさ、どうしてこう味に対する賛辞が少ないんだろうな。
食事中の団らんって考えがそもそも近代に入ってからだからじゃない？
Really?
昔の人は無言で食事を済ませたそうだし。
I love the chibi style. So you like the OG art? Let's see. Alright. It seems that long ago, people ate in silence.
作る人もちょっぴ
It
り
must have
寂
made
し
the
かったろう
people.
ね。
Oh, wait. Why am I reading this? She's reading it.
きっと昔の人は食べるのに忙しくて味を褒める暇もなかったのですわ。
That's just you.
でもね、美味しいの一言だけでも嬉しいよ。苦労の甲斐があったかなって。
Man, Rena's so nice. She blushed a little as she said that.
美味しいです。
With absolutely perfect timing, Rika-chan struck Rena directly with praise. She looked straight at her with an expression of bewitching innocence.
は？
Oh, here we go. After Rena uttered an unintelligible noise, a ring of smoke rose from her head with an audible poof. And here we go again.
リカちゃん、お持ち帰りじゃなくて、
Gosh.
ありがと
There we go. Okay, it looks like Mion's words got through to her. Don't say anything that'll get you
う。本
locked
当
up.
に美味しかったですよ。
Rena flushed red with excitement, embracing Rika-chan and rubbing her cheek against her so hard you could almost hear it.
リカちゃんには褒めてもらったお礼に、
Ooh?
じゃーん。これをサービスね。
Two apple rabbits. After sticking toothpicks into them, she thrust them toward Rika-chan. After Rika-chan accepted them, the mood suddenly shifted in a bizarre way.
なんだよ、さとこ。
We already know what that smirk means. We already know. Yeah, exactly, Yoke. Is it Yoke or Yoke? Yeah, I see this in, I don't know, I've seen it in this anime, and maybe I've seen it in others, but yeah, they just like, I'm guessing they take the hot dog. I'm guessing they're little hot dogs, and then they take them and they like split the ends so that they look like octopi or octopuses. Let's see. Let me check this real quick. Jonathan. Okay. Alright, we're good. Why did I do that? Okay.
その挑戦的
There we
な
go.
目は。
皆さんにはレナさんのリンゴを獲得できるだけの賛辞が用意できまして。
強気じゃんよ。ボキャ品のあんたにどんな賛辞が思いつくってんの？
Let's see. What you got, Satoko?
ではご覧遊ばせ。
I love how cocky she is, dude. After Satoko flashed Mion and me with a defiant look, she changed the tone of her voice suddenly.
あのね、
Oh, here we
エレナ
go.
お姉ちゃんのお弁当、サトコも美味しかったよ。
She knows exactly how to win Rena over. It's almost too easy for her. Satoko looked up at her poutily while talking cutesy. What? How was that praise? That's not even persuasion by tears, that's persuasion by cuteness, isn't it? This is a Rena limited special skill. She blushed and her head spun, waving around in circles. Don't fall for it, Rena! It's too late. She's already too far gone. And we all knew it would turn out this way. Of course, that was asking for the impossible. Rena glomped Satoko. I haven't heard that word in forever. Oh my gosh. Glomped? I haven't heard that word in so long, dude. Rena glomped Satoko and began rubbing her cheek against her.
かいかい。サトコちゃんもかいよ。お持ち帰り。はう。
Alright, but is she gonna get the apple rabbit? That's the question. Swish, stab, push. Satoko was also presented with apple rabbits. After stuffing them into her mouth, she looked over at Mion and me again with that defiant gaze. It took only 5 seconds to take down Rena. That's unfair, to think she had such a trick.
悔しければレナさんにご褒美がもらえるような35回遊ばせ。
Let's go. Damn it! That was a dirty trick. First of all, that wasn't even praise.
サトコ、それで勝てたつもりとはね。
Oh, Mion, do you have something in
あんた
store?
らのそこの浅い技とはわけが違うものを見せてあげようじゃない。
Alright, show him how it's done.
そ
Show
そ
him
れ
how
は
it's
頼
done.
もしいぜミオ。それはどんな技なんだ。
やるのはケイちゃん。
Oh! Okay. Keiichi's gonna do it.
見せてもらおうではございませんか。豊島のあがきを。
The writhing of an old maid. The plan of attack she suggested was wicked. But it was the only thing that we had to beat Satoko. After sipping my tea, I started talking, very naturally and calmly. Perfectly.
本当に美味しいよな。こ
Okay.
れってさ、全部手作りなのかい？
Oh, we're getting into it.
ううん。
Let's see.
実はね、これほとんど冷凍物なの。
じゃあ、レナの手作りのってどれだい？
その
Oh
恥
man.
ずかしいな。教えなきゃダメ？
Oh, whoops.
どうしても？
From the synergy of boy plus handmade lunchbox, her expression had melted into euphoria. Gosh. Let's see. Glomp. That reminds me of old convention days in like 2008. Yeah, 2000s throwback. That's a throwback and a half right there. Let's see. Satoko, praise Satoko. I believe it's Satoko supremacy. What is happening to the chat right now? What is going on here? Man. The dark underlings are taking over. Satoko supremacy. All hail our pumpkin hating overlord. Satoko is cute. What is going on? Man. Keiichi is a true Bishoujo game protagonist. I can definitely see that. Let's see. Okay. Let me try going into auto. Because clicking is a little annoying. And then I can always look at the log if I
わかるよ。
miss something.
これでしょ。
Rena turned an even deeper shade of red, the words "I can't believe it" practically written on her face. Okay, I gotta read fast then.
レナの手作り。
Of course, Mion had told me beforehand. It's been perfect so far. After acting like I was shy, I waited a beat. Next would be the finisher.
レナの
Oh no! Oh no, what are you doing to this poor girl? Silence enveloped the area. Rena, face still completely red, froze solid. With a small yelp, Satoko also blushed. Of course I did too.
レナの手作りのリンゴのウサギさんが食べたいんだなんて
Mion. Even if this was all because I was competing against Satoko, it felt like I had crossed the line by a good 9 yards, I think. Then at that moment, Bwoosh! It was a Tupperware container filled with rabbits. Oh, she gave them all of them!
いっぱいあるんだよね。
Dang. What? Instantly, dozens of the apples were shoved into my mouth. Wait, hold on. Pause. Okay. Apples were shoved into my mouth, knocking me over. Okay. My head was forcibly laid upon her lap, even more apples were shoved into my mouth. While she was squealing, one apple after another was forced into my mouth. More and more apples. Jeez. That was nuts. Let's see. Welcome to the stream, Marios. Thank you for stopping
ケ
by.
イちゃん
Oops, I thought I paused it.
どうよサトコ
Okay.
うちらの完全勝利だね
Is it paused now? No, it's not. What is going on here?
こんな手信じられないですの。
Such trickery.
悔しくないもん。
Wait, do I click? Oh, so me just clicking pauses it. Okay. Let's see. Rena really believes in the apple a day theory. You can change the auto text change. Oh, really? Click normally to pause. Okay. You can change the auto text change display speed too. Let's see. Settings. Oh, here we go. Auto mode speed. Let's just put it like there. See how that works. Satoko ground her teeth, mortified. We did it. I claimed victory as my consciousness drifted slowly away from me. At that time, Rena stopped her squealing and she suddenly realized something.
リカちゃん食べないの？
Ooh. Okay, let me make it a little bit slower. It's because I feel like I'm cutting it a bit close. Okay.
塩水強すぎたかな？かな？
That is true. Rika's the only one who hasn't said anything. Looking over, Rika-chan had pulled the toothpick out of the apple rabbit, placed it into her cupped hands, and seemed to be at a loss for what to do.
うさぎさんがかわいそうです。
Oh no. Poor
助
Mr.
けてあ
Rabbit.
げてほしいです。
I want to save him. Oh, was that a nosebleed? Pui? That was the sound of blood spurting from Rena's nose. Oh, I was like, why did the music stop?
今夜こそ絶対お持ち帰り。
Here we go again. She shook sporadically, her head wobbling back and forth. Then, coming back to her senses, she took all of the apples around me, gathered them up with a flip, and fixed them back up on a plate. For Rika, huh?
これでみんな寂しくないよね。
Oh, okay.
リカちゃんにあげる。ね。
And she did give them to Rika. Rika-chan raised up Satoko's hand like a referee after having the plate of rabbits shoved to her. She whispered.
僕たちが勝ちましたです。
This is our victory. Dang, she even beat me on.
あ、
I just don't care anymore. Thus my sacrifice ended up being in vain. Dang, and there we go. The end of another Well, can we even call them chapters? Because this is chapter 1. Onikakushi, I think it's called. So I guess this is part 2. It was a fun-filled, crazy day. But as soon as the sun began to set, the end of the day really did come quickly. Here we are. The sunset looks really nice.
じゃあね、レナにケイちゃん。また明日ね。
ミオ、今日はありがとな。楽しかったぜ。
Alright, now we're heading off to our own homes.
また明日ね。
Satoko and Rika-chan went home as well. We parted ways with Mion and it ended with just Rena and myself enjoying the evening air on our way home.
ケイチくんも今日は付き合ってくれてありがとう。
Oh, a little one-on-one thank you with Keiichi.
ああ。楽しかった。
Lots of fun.
まだ家に帰るのが惜しいくらいだぜ。
じゃあさ、ちょっとだけ寄り道してもいいかな？
A little detour.
遠いのか？
Oh, are they going where I think they're going? Yeah, I think we're about to meet, what's his name? I forget his name. Is it Kenta? Kenta-kun? It did happen during the sunset, too. But maybe I'm wrong. Yep, here it is. Traversing a small path and up a small hill, the lane suddenly stretched out before us. There, what looked like the remains of a dilapidated construction site came into view. Okay, maybe not. Maybe this isn't the place. Oh no, it is! A large heap of garbage spread off towards the swamp, I think? What did it say? Yeah, towards the swamp. Let's see. When they cry, you know bad things are coming. Oh no. Well, here are the Higurashi. Fun time is over. Let's see, I think they changed the name in this mod from Kenta-kun to something else? Okay. Let's see what it is. Probably illegal dumping. I recalled it being in the newspaper.
今日は久しぶりだから何かあるかな？何かあるかな？
Let's
久しぶりってレナのようはあのゴミの山かよ。
She's a dumpster diver.
ゴミじゃないよ。レナにとっては宝の山だもん。
Oh man. Oh wait, what's the saying that the dude from Skyrim says? He says, what is it? Some might call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. That's pretty much exactly how she feels right here. It's not garbage to me, it's a pile of treasure. But I had already entered that well-known cute mode of hers. So that meant there was something cute here.
わあ、新しい山だ。
A new pile?
ワクワク。
She must come here pretty often. She descended the unstable slope with ease. I'd expect no less from a born and bred country girl.
おい待てよ、今行くから。あったたたた。
My city-raised self was completely pitiful.
いいよ、ケイチ君はそこにいて。すぐ済むから。
Rena kindly declined my accompaniment.
転ぶなよ。足元に気をつけろよ。
Let's see, what's she gonna
大丈
find?
夫だよ、大丈夫。全然平気。
This is nothing at all. Literally bounding among the heaps of trash, Rena disappeared from sight. I didn't like being left behind, but I was still pretty tired from the whole day, so I just ended up waiting. Without the lively Rena around, the surrounding area quickly fell into silence. The cry of the Higurashi gently cooled the air. Fairly exhausted, I began to feel a little sleepy. Just then, the sudden noise of scattering pebbles alerted me to somebody's presence. Startled, I turned around! Is this our boy? Here he is! Tomitake. Standing there was a typical looking photographer. He spied over at me through his camera. His body was tanned and fit, but something about him seemed unreliable, and he had a bit of a aloof air about him. Well, it didn't seem like he was a bad guy in any case.
おっと
Here he is.
あびっくりした
Although startled when I turned around, he overplayed his reaction. That was my line.
驚いたのはこっちですよ。
Look at him. What a Chad, man.
驚かすつもりはなかったんだ君はひなみ沢の人かい
I gathered that he wasn't, from that question. Unfazed by my suspicious gaze, he introduced himself without my prompting.
僕は富武フリーのカメ
Nice
ラ
to
マン
meet you, Tomitake. Freelance photographer.
ひなみ沢にはたまに来るんだ
Alright. I didn't ask you who you were.
写真ってのは被写体に断ってから撮るのが礼儀なんじゃないんすかね。
ごめんごめんメインは野鳥の撮影でね
Wild birds.
断った試しがないんだよ
That's a good point. So what you're saying is... so what you're saying, I'm the same as the
Yeah.
birds.
夕闇に黄昏る少年があまりにも絵になっていたんでね本人の許可を取らずにファインダーを覗いたことを謝るよ
Man, Tomitake, such a cool dude. Adults are pretty slick. All that annoyance I felt for being startled just flew away as he buttered me up. I had no intention of hanging around with this guy trying to get cozy with me, except it didn't seem like Rena would be back soon. But this older guy, Tomitake-san, he didn't mind my cautious responses and continued rambling on by himself.
待たせてごめんね
Did she find him?
もう終わりにするから
I'm finished now. Rena popped her head out from one of the lower piles of garbage and waved her hand.
連れがいたのかい
Yes, sir, we are not here alone.
お彼女はあんなところで何をしているんだ
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Let's see. He's not as buff here as in the remade version, though. You must see his remake sprite. Alright, let's do it. Oh my, okay. Oh my god. He's so toned. And this one's easily the best one. Wait, what? Here he kind of looks a little fat. Like, there's such a drastic difference. Like here he just kind of looks like, I don't know, he looks a bit slender, like, not really like he works out. I mean, how do I explain it? Like he's conditioned. From here, it looks like, you know, he could run a mile easily. Pretty effortlessly. Here, he's just straight up gonna take your girl. I'm glad it took him this long. Well, I'm glad that he didn't come around when Keiichi had Mion and everyone next to him, because they probably would have fallen for him, dude. I feel like every girl would just fawn over someone like Tomitake. Remake Tomitake. He's ripped. Swole Mitake. I love it. Swole Mitake. Original Tomitake is a bit flabby, but you're supposed to have a bit of a gut, according to Takano. Really? So this is technically the most accurate one. He reminds me a bit of, what is it? Oishi? Is that his actual name? Detective Delicious? He reminds me a bit of him here. At least when it comes to his, body, like his chest. Alright. That was cool. Let's see. That's what I wanted to know.
さあね。昔起こった殺人事件の死体でも探してるんじゃないですか。
Dismembered corpse that was out here long ago. Tomitake-san looked shaken up by that for a moment. Uh-oh, I responded like I would if I were talking with Rena and the others. And the music.
嫌な事件だったね。
Oh, it stopped
まだ見つかって
completely.
ないんだろ
There's no more fun, happy music in the background. And he mentioned the arm.
ケイチくんお待たせ。
And look who's back. Right on time. So now, hold on.
馬に蹴られる前に退散するかな
Now, after watching this far into the visual novel, I can see why so many people thought that Go was a remake in the beginning. Because it's almost like word for word, not word for word, but like scene for scene, the exact same. I don't think they took Keiichi on the like tour around Hinamizawa last time though. He's a beautiful man. God, and his camera have appeared. The number 2 man of the Soul Brothers. Dude. Alright. I'd best leave you two lovebirds alone.
驚かせてすまなかったね、ケイイチ君。
Alright. Later. Tomitake-san chortled suggestively, then disappeared into the twilight. Missing my chance to retort put me off a bit.
ケイチくん怒ってる？どうしてだろう？
It wasn't Rena's fault, so I decided to just brush it off for now. Oh, okay. She must have noticed that he was angry about what
どうだった？
Tomitake said.
掘り出し物は見つかったか？
聞いて。
Oh, okay. Spill the beans.
あのね。あったの。
There was
ランディ君人形。
a Colonel Randy doll. Oh
ランディ君
man.
人形？
Colonel Randy.
ってあれか？ファーストフードの店の前に必ず置いてある
Man,
あの等身大
that
人
fried
形？
chicken place. So first it was Kenta-kun, now it's Colonel Randy. This one's definitely a lot closer to the real
お
one.
持ち帰りしたい。
Yeah, exactly, I thought the same thing during the anime.
あれは
Why does she think that Colonel Randy is cute?
お持ち帰りしたきゃしてもいいんだぜ。
Yeah, that's true. Doesn't seem like anyone else is looking for him.
他の山の下敷きになってるの。簡単には掘り出せないし。
Oh, or else the whole pile will fall down. Makes sense, makes sense.
あそこ明かりがないからすぐ暗くなっちゃうし。
Alright. Let's see. Go was marketed as a remake until on episode 2 they pulled a psych on all of us. Yeah, I remember. There were a lot of people in the comments. So the confusion is something predictable. The arm thing was what 100% hooked me on this game. I was loving the slice of life and comedy elements up to this point, but the visual novel equivalent of a hard cut there made sure I wasn't stopping. Yeah, I think that's when it really piqued my interest too. When he first brought up the arm and I was like, wait, so there's an arm that's left behind somewhere in there? And Rena's digging through there. I wonder if she knows anything about it. That's at least what I thought. Rena seemed quite down about finding a treasure and not being able to bring it back.
俺も手伝ってやるよ。今日のうまかった弁当の恩返しってことでさ。
Alright. Looks like she will get her own Colonel Randy statue.
ありがとう。
Birds heading home to roost proclaimed that nightfall would soon be upon us.
ケイチくんが手伝ってくれる。ランディ君をお持ち帰りできる。は
Rena staggered along as if intoxicated in her dreamy state of mind. I tried asking her in a way that wouldn't take her out of her cheery state.
なあ、レナ。あそこで昔、なんかあったのか？
Oh?
ダムの工事をやってたんだってね。詳しく知らないけど。
I don't know the details though.
例えばさ、工事中になんかあったとか。
So now we're getting into the dam conversation. An accident or something.
知らない。
Again, her tone was disturbingly frank. It sounded more like a denial than an answer. I must have appeared rather dumbstruck. Rena quickly lightened her expression. She just said, 知らない。
実はね、去年までよそに住んでたの。
Man, it's already starting. The
レナの転校
signs,
生だったのか。
the hints.
俺はてっきり。
だからね、それ以前のことはよく知らないの。ごめんね。
Go men ne. Don't really know, don't really want to talk about it. That was the kind of feeling she gave me. Thinking about it, of course it would be like that. This wasn't the type of thing girls would enjoy talking about. Okay. Oh wait, I'm dumb. Why didn't I read that? It was quite a disturbing incident. They still haven't found one of the arms. If it's just like Tomitake-san said, then I had a feeling only the Higurashi would know. Only the Higurashi know the answer. Alright. And scene. So what's that, part 3? The end of part 3? We didn't get any new tips last time. Oh, here we go. 2 new tips. My bottom manner. What? Is it still on auto? What's going on here? View all oh, I haven't saved in a while either. Let me save real quick. Okay. Dang. It's been a long time since I last saved. Okay. End of chapter 2. View all tips. First one, the My Bada manner. Let's see, that Tomitake conversation causing everything to go bad. You tripped a flag without even having the chance to avoid it. Everything was happy with my life until I met a guy with a camera. Chills. Yeah. Tomitake actually started it all. Because that's when Keiichi first started to get suspicious.
なんだよ、突然。
Stinking rich?
俺がいつ高級車で投稿したよ。
月の小遣いはいくらもらってる？
1000円。
$10 a month. More than I ever got.
結構小市民的です。
Dang, that's a rather plebeian amount.
お弁当のおかずも普通ですよ。お金持ちじゃないです。
Dang, they're all digging in on him. What are they talking about? To be asked out of nowhere how much I get and then told it's a plebeian amount?
ごめんね、ごめんね。
Rena seemed to pick up on my dubious expression and started giggling.
ケイちゃんちってさ、すっごく大きいでしょ？だから建築中からひなみ沢中で
My bottom manner. Does have a nice ring to it.
あんなに大きいお家だからどんなお金持ちなのかなってみんなで噂し合
Ah,
ってた
so that's how this all started. I see. Now I get it. Well, the frame of it is huge. I see how it could cause some misunderstandings.
私の推理では
さあ
お家を建て
そうか
るのにお金をかけすぎて貧乏になってしまったと考えてますのよ。
Wow, I mean, if you pay a lot for the house, you
貧
gotta
乏で
pay a lot
かわ
to
いそう
maintain
かわい
it.
そうです。
Rika-chan took pity on me as she patted my head. I go from being treated like a millionaire to a beggar.
ああ、諸君らの楽しい想像をぶち壊すようで悪いが、うちは
They're right
金
in
持
the
ちでも
middle.
貧乏でもないぞ。
We're the image of a normal, average
普通の家
household.
庭だ。
Let's
あれ
see.
だけ大きな家は普通とは言わないって。しかも玄関は立派で門は大型車も入れるようになってるし。
Dang.
絶対普通じゃないって。
Oh, snap. Yo, Dapper Shinks, thanks so much. The alert. Been a great stream so far. Glad I was off work for this one. I'm glad you can make it. Thanks so much for not only stopping by the stream, but for also taking part in the chat. I really appreciate it, and thank you for the $5. I'm glad you can make it. Let's see. Wait, let me actually check something real quick. Okay. Streaming for 3 hours. You know what? It's been 3 hours, but I'm not even really tired. I feel like I can go on for a bit longer. Thinking maybe 4. Maybe 4 might be a good place to end it. Plus, I can't just cut it in the middle of these tips. So let's do it. Alright. Oh no! I didn't read it! Okay. You can't call it normal with that huge house. The entranceway is all grand and the gate is large enough for a large truck to get through. That's not normal at all. Why do they say the bigger your house, the more prosperous you are? Yeah, there will definitely be a VOD. The reason the house is so big is because it's all Dad's studio in it. There is a bunch of different workshops and lots of his works are hung up in different places. All of them are huge too. Alright. For those reasons, the family actually uses only a third of the house for day-to-day living. He planned it out so people and cars could come in to see the gallery as he opens up in the house someday. But the entrance way Mion is talking about is one for the studio and is normally sealed off. The entranceway the Maibara family actually uses is a very plain and simple one. The interior is much different from how it looks on the outside.
ぜひ今度ケイちゃんの家を探検してみたいよな。お金持ちじゃないと主張しながらもあの邸宅。
Maybe one day,
一体
Mion.
何が隠されているのか。
Maybe one day. Oh no.
いいものが隠されてるといいな。
Something cute hidden.
きっと家具を買うお金もなくなってて殺風景な部屋
Oh
が
my
いっぱいあるで
gosh.
すわ。
Filled with Spartan rooms.
絨毯のお部屋ならぜひゴロゴロしてみたいですよ。
What? That's so out of nowhere.
それいいね、それいいね。
Just rolling around in the carpet. Maybe they don't have carpet. Oh, you know what? Maybe a lot of maybe a lot of people around this time had like wooden floors or like, what are they called? Tatami floors? So maybe they think that carpets are like a rich person thing. Like rich homes have carpets. That's interesting. Interestingly enough, the name Maibara is written with the kanji for previously and field. And his house was built for the family in what was an empty field. They're so poor they have to use generic toilet paper. Man. Let's see. Well, sometime in the near future, it wouldn't be too bad to invite them all to my house. Dad is a sucker for the ladies, so he might even let them look around his studio. The cry of the Higurashi crescendoed as the sky towered over everything. It was hot, but the air was clear. It smelled like the beginning of summer. Alright, and that is the end of our first, or I guess our third tip. Now, here we go. The damn site. Murder Dismemberment Newspaper Edition. Let's see. From the June XXth 1979 edition. The Shishibone City Okonomiya Police Station. Oh wait. Oh man. I'm gonna have to go through this myself. Okay. Suspects blank 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 blank. Wait! I'm dumb. Okay. I forgot you don't click auto to pause it. Okay. Suspects blank 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 were arrested on suspicion of murder and improper disposal of a corpse. The main offender, X, has been added to wanted lists nationwide. According to our sources, the 6 suspects were at the Hinamizawa Dam construction site workroom on the blank at 9 p.m. where they were suspected to have assaulted and murdered the site overseer, blank, as a group, dismembering his body and hiding it. On the blank at 8 o'clock in the morning, a report was filed by the Shishibone City Hospital in which a male suspect alluded to having murdered Mr. X. When questioned at the police station, the individual confessed to the crime. Since a portion of the body was recovered at the location he gave, he was arrested that afternoon on suspicion of murder and mutilation of a corpse. Oh snap, Ryuji, I see you're playing as well. The rest of the suspects were arrested the same day, but the main culprit is still at large. Police are currently on his trail. Oops. The motive is purported to be a drunken verbal dispute during which he killed the victim in a fit of anger. So we're getting details that we did not get in Go. However, as there are multiple inconsistencies with their testimonies, the investigation is ongoing. Is that it? Oh, snap. That was a shorter one. But we're finally getting into it. The dam incident. The overseer being killed through some sort of verbal dispute, apparently. Let's see. Time for some stuff that you don't see in Go. Yeah, that's true. This track was added with the Manga Gamer release, and honestly, I'm glad because it's great. Okay. Not Mr. X. I can't believe they would kill off Mr. X like this. Isn't Mr. X the killer in Umineko? I'm back. I was watching a premiere. Welcome back. Welcome back to the live stream. We're getting into the dark stuff just now. Came back right on time. Colonel Randy. Yeah, I'm with Keiichi here. I can't understand the Colonel Randy. I wish Rena would explain. Oh wait, is she going to?
だって会員だもんしか言わないだろうけどさ。
レナはよくあそこ工事現場のとこへ宝探しに行くのか？
ちょくちょく見に行くって言ってましたです。
しかし年頃の女の子がゴミあさりね。
レナが楽しいならいいんだと思いますです。
Yeah, I'm with Rika.
あそこはなんだよ。ダムの工事現場だったのか?
Oh, here we go. It had been bugging me since yesterday, like an itch I couldn't scratch.
何年か前に中止になっちゃったけどね。
みんなで力を合わせて戦いましたです。
Hearing an ominous word like fought come from Rika's mouth startled me.
そうそう。何しろとんでもない話だったんだよ。
Unbelievable.
沢が丸ごとダム湖に沈むことに一方的になってさ。
So I'm only able to be here because the protest succeeded. Is that? It is. Rena.
ごめんねごめんね。待たせちゃったかな。
Nope, you're back just in time to tell us everything you know. Powder my nose. You're like 10, Satoko. What do you mean?
一気に出せて楽で早いぞ。
A maiden of unparalleled beauty such as myself. This is why everyone loves Satoko. Who is she calling a maiden? If Satoko really was a maiden, she wouldn't have reacted like that. The usual hijinks ensued. Alright. Oh wait. Oops. I need to go. Great stream all around. Had a great time. Gonna be back tomorrow for some Doki Doki action. Thank you so much for stopping by, Duetto. Take care. And I will indeed be reacting to Doki Doki. Hopefully, since Doki Doki's shorter, I'm hoping I can finish that in one go. So then, oh yeah, I forgot to mention this in the beginning, but I want to have like 2 games going alongside each other. So right now we have Higurashi and Doki Doki. Hopefully we can finish Doki Doki in one stream, and then next Friday we'll have a different game that we'll play. I know a bunch of people left suggestions like Persona 5 Royal. I'd love to play that. What is it called? The Nier games. I haven't played Nier Automata or Nier Replicant, so those are on the table. There's a bunch of games. Feel free to leave some suggestions if you guys have some as well. But yeah, Higurashi today, Doki Doki tomorrow, then next week Higurashi and something new. Alright, now then. Yeah, 3 hours already. Time really flew. A member in our activities. What say you? They gotta vote him in? No objection. Oh no. What does Satoko have to say? The likes of this peasant. And Rika just approves for her. The 3 that Mion had queried voiced their approval. Alright, we're in. The entrance exam for our club. Oh snap. That is true. But I wonder what this entrance exam is gonna be. Like, what kind of test would they make him do? Okay. Sometimes they are in your favor. That was a long pause. And sometimes they work against you. I'd prefer if you didn't single me out. Oh no. Survival of the fittest. This is starting to sound a bit sketchy. Yeah, what the heck does that mean? So what kind of club was it? Yep, and here it is, the game club. Rika-chan was the only one to answer my question with a pertinent response. So basically, this club put Mion's hobbies of collecting games to use by playing the various games that Mion had hoarded every day. It seemed that depending on the day, there were prizes for winners or a penalty for the person who finishes in last place. We aren't playing house here. We're playing real deal games. I'm talking concentration. Poker. I don't know if they ever played poker. But I do remember concentration. Aim only for first place. And settle for nothing less. Okay, number 2. You are obligated to make all possible efforts. The way Satoko said it, it sounded like she was saying, use any means necessary. She definitely did mean it that way. I love how Mion and Satoko are so competitive, and these two are they're just here because it's fun. Oh wait, let me read what he said right there. I knew what they were trying to say. In a game where everybody is aiming for the top is rather unsportsmanlike to play just for fun. Alright, then I will too. Then I too will go all out. Yeah, the Satoko clause, exactly. With that, I was finally ready for the rite of initiation, my baptism into the club.
ケイちゃんに一応忠告ね。
Oh?
レナも結構えげつない。
Rena can get pretty nasty. Hold up! This initiation looks like it's going to be rough. So was she just playing innocent when she's the real threat? Mion began fishing around the students' lockers in the back of the room. They have the games here at the school? Well, it's club equipment, so I guess that's fine.
難しいゲームはケイちゃんだけに不利だからね。今日は誰にでもわかるゲームにしよう。
Let's see, what game is it? Oh wait, didn't they play Go
スタンダー
Fish?
ドにトランプの
Old
ビジネスや
Bachelor.
どう？
Old Bachelor, I've never heard of that game.
よし受けてやるぜ。
Alright.
やっぱり罰ゲームがないと燃えないよね。
Can't really get into it unless there's a penalty.
ビリに顔面落書きの刑。どう？
Oh, face drawn on. It's pretty intense punishment.
優勢じゃないよね。
What?
優勢じゃないよね。
Why was that censored? It won't be permanent marker, right? Permanent? She wants to draw on our faces with permanent marker.
上等でございますわ。
Satoko cheered the idea on. Oh no. She didn't even flinch at the thought of such a severe penalty. It seemed like she was raring to go. If it's going to be like this, then I can't lose either.
じゃあカード切ってみんなに配るね。
Alright. Old Bachelor, aka Old Geezer. Old Bachelor is pretty much the same as Old Maid. Okay, that's what I was thinking of. There's only one difference, there's no Joker. Okay, in its place, one card is pulled out at the start. Okay, meaning there will be one card without a match left over in the end. I see, I see. You don't know which card will end up being the Joker. Oh, that's cool! That's actually so cool! Because usually when you have the Joker, you want to pass it off to someone else. Or you want someone else to take it. But if you don't know what the unmatched card is, then you don't know if you have that card or not. But if you have the Joker, then you obviously know. I like this. Okay. Oh, I'm happy you decided to do this. Yeah. I'm happy I did too. This is very fun so far. And time has definitely flown by. I can't believe it's already been 3 hours. But I think I'm gonna go until 4. And right now we're finally starting to get into the juicy tidbits. Before it was, you know, your typical slice of life, everyone having a good time. But things are getting serious now. Let's see. How's it going? Welcome to the stream, CM. It wasn't censored? She said the whole line in the first word. Oh, okay. I guess that's one thing that's a little bit confusing. About having English subtitles and Japanese, like, voices. It's because you don't, well, at least for me, I don't know whenever the lines end. So, let's continue this. I'll take out the card now. Then again, different time zone, have fun. Thanks, I am having fun. I hope you enjoy the stream. Mion took out one card and left it face down. Everybody stared at the card intently.
終盤になればおのずとわかるし。最初はどうしようもないよな。
Alright. But the rest of them were very serious. They didn't seem as relaxed as I was. They compared their cards to the one face down, all while gauging each other's reactions. It was as if they could see what the face down card was. No, it couldn't be.
このトランプ、結構傷物だな。
Oh, Keiichi knows.
みんなにはその傷で、そこに伏せたカードがわかってる？
Yep, he's at a disadvantage here. They have experience.
快速第2条ですわ。
The Satoko
ケイ
clause.
さんも勝つために最善の努力をなさいませ。
Wait, I thought that was the first rule.
カードは特徴的だからケイチくんにもすぐ覚えられるよ。
Alright, we'll see. She said that so matter-of-factly.
上等だぜ。この程度でハンデになると思うなよ。
A little thing like that? Alright, let's see. I lashed out angrily, but it was rather obvious I was at a disadvantage. After all, they'd gone so far as to memorize the wear and tear for each individual card. This wasn't a simple game of Old Bachelor. If this was a test, then they were playing with the answer sheet in front of them. I love how the screen shook like that. Bring it. I'll take advantage of your carelessness and beat you at your own game. That baseless confidence would soon be crushed. And Mion, she already has a plan. Oh, she already knows her hand. She already knows his hand.
4、9、ジャック、クイーン。
Man. This is the gaming warlord right here. She knows everything.
ジジはダイヤの J なのです。
And they already know the Bachelor is the Jack of Diamonds.
どうカードを入れ替えたって見え見えですわ。
Oh man. It's already too late. We lost before it even started. We never stood a chance. I thought I was prepared, but for it to be this brutal, just overwhelming.
鬼だ。こいつらは鬼だ。レナは鬼じゃない。
Oh no, here we go. Let's see, Lena. Mion did say she was the scariest.
ごめんねケイチくん。こっちがハートの3だよね。
Oh no, she's the first one who won. Oh man, not even a hint of mercy. Rena, even Rika-chan. These club activities weren't to be trifled with. An alumnus of the school would definitely survive in the cruelest of situations. If our entire class had self-detonating collars strapped to their necks and were dropped into the death match on a deserted island, these guys would probably take to it like fish in water. I can already picture their joy as they hunt down each of their classmates. Dang, man. This is so descriptive.
着順がそのままマイナス点。トータルで一番少ない人が優勝。
Whoever has the lowest point total wins.
では、ケイチはビリなので5です。
Oh no, Keiichi's already lost. Punishment time. There's already a 5 marked down on my scoreboard.
やっぱりさ、綺麗なトランプでやらないと。
See? Okay, at least Nana has a little sympathy
いい
for
の
her.
いいの。ケイちゃんだって男だし。
Alright. Let's see. The rules are redundant. Yeah, the rules change a bunch. Get repeated in numbers. Aren't taken very seriously. Spinning seesaw. It's actually from the party fighting game. The party fighting game? I think it was added in by accident, but nobody's complaining. The hellish initiation that Go merely alluded to. Yeah, exactly. Battle Royale reference. This is a different game from the scavenger hunt they showed us in Go. Yeah, for sure. A clear ref to Battle Royale. Alright. Keiichi is a man after all.
これくらいの逆境は跳ね返せるよね。
Oh man, let's see.
貧民風情は逃げ帰って涙で
A lowly peasant.
お似合いでございますことよ。
Oh my gosh. A petite hand laid itself on top of my head, which was trembling from uncontainable frustration. It was Rika-chan's? What? Rika frustrated?
ファイト、おーです。
Let's go. Thanks to Rika-chan's words of encouragement, I was able to calm down. You need to be calm, especially when you're cornered. That's the power I could muster during this crisis. Think clearly, Keiichi Maebara. Take your time and look at the cards carefully. It's just as Rena said, several of the cards have their own distinct markings, making them stand out. Memorizing them should be pretty simple. Think about what you can do in this situation. Try everything in your power to improve your chances of victory. He did it! Wow. I covered the uniquely marked cards with my hands, or other cards, arranging them in such a way that they couldn't be seen. Smart, smart, that's the first step.
角が割れているのは5だったはずです。
But it's not enough.
上がりましたです。
And Rika's out of here second. So now it's just Mion and Keiichi. I couldn't let any of those precious hints slip by me. All information is a weapon. Then it was my turn. Satoko fanned out her cards for me.
欲しいのは7なんだが、これかな。
Let's see.
さてどうかしら。
Oh, she looks
聞い
surprised.
てみないとわかりま
Shocked
せんから
even.
よ。
There was a bit of dismay in her expression. Like she doesn't want it taken. That kind of expression. I won't let that momentary laugh slip by me.
見えた。
Let's go, Keiichi.
これだ。
Oh yeah, and I forgot about Satoko. I only said Rena and Rika, but... Got it! The 7 of spades! A cheer of ooh rang out.
なんですって。
Dang, we beat her at her own game.
7は一番わかりにくいはずですのに。
The hardest one of all to tell apart. It wasn't from memorizing the markings. Those slight changes in their expression as I was selecting a card.
ほら
Wait,
ケイちゃんが
as I was
さな
selecting a card were enough. Alright. Let's see. Petite hand is such an H protag way to describe a small hand exactly. Can't hide it from me, Kei-chan.
この傷が確かダイヤの2だったよね。
Two of diamonds.
あれ
Oh? Did we dupe even the great Mion? She was startled by her own misread. Of course, everyone else was too.
おー、みーちゃんがカード間違えるなんて珍しい。
Yeah. Looks like we even fooled her. But how did he do it?
ケイちゃんあんた
Could it be you? They told them apart by different marks. He made marks, didn't he? That mark was a nail scratch. Oh man. So I put a new one on it. Smart, smart, Keiichi. He's pretty clever, dude.
偽装したというですの。
He disguised it as the 2 of diamonds.
味な真似をするでございますわ。
What an impressive show of wit. Let's go, man.
ケイチ、一矢報いましたです。
A clean hit.
やったね、ケイチくん。
Let's go, Keiichi. Taking the dub here. Having defeated the Forerunner, Mion, my brilliant battle left me ecstatic. So I wonder who's gonna lose then. But by total points, it was already set in stone that Mion would win, and I would finish last. I laughed haughtily, selecting the tone of my voice carefully to get on Mion's
ま
nerves.
あビリは確定だけどさ。
Dang.
最後にミオンから1本取れたから。
Yep, that's one thing we can be proud of. Let's go. That should be the proverbial slap in the face to Mion, who was on top already. Who was at the top already. Wait,
この回仮にケイちゃんが1着になっても
who was at the top already and ensured victory. Even if Kei-chan gets first place this round, he'll still end up last place overall. Don't you hate that?
当たり前だ。
Let's see, of course I do.
一騎打ちしようよ。
Let's have a duel. Wait, why? You already won. Oh, okay. She's giving him a second chance.
勝てたらケイちゃん1位で私ビリの大逆転。
Oh, no. But if he loses, it's just gonna rub the salt in his wound. She fell for it. A chance for an upset that wouldn't be possible without goading her into it.
ワンチャンスだと。
Keiichi's smart,
ル
man.
ールを説明しろ。
Let's see what this duel is. Mion discarded 2 cards from her hand and replaced one with the Joker card that was on the table, then shuffled the resulting hand behind her back.
右手のカードと左手のカード。
Oh man. So he has to choose right or left.
ケイちゃんの勝ち。
Alright, Keiichi,
今
it's
後ろに回った
50-50.
時ジョーカーを抜いたってことはないだろうな。
Ooh! She pulled that trick?
反対の手のカードも公開するよ。それなら OK でしょ。
Wait, the other three gulped nervously at this unexpected turn of events.
よし乗ってやる。
Alright, I like this confidence, Keiichi. You got this, man. Mion grasped one card in each hand and thrust them out towards me. First, I needed to inspect them closely. The card on the right has no distinguishing marks. I couldn't tell which one it was.
どっちだろう。ケイチ君、慎重にね。
ああ、もちろんだぜ。逆転の大チャンスだ。
Alright, looking closely at the card on the left, I saw a little wear. It wasn't one I hadn't seen before.
あのカードは。
That card is... I didn't let that bit from Satoko slip by me. Mion clucked her tongue. I didn't recognize the mark on the left from the small number that I had memorized. I didn't know what the left card was, but I could tell from Satoko's reaction that that card had already appeared during the game. Since it had already appeared before, it meant that it definitely wasn't the Joker. Look at that, inside of the mind of Keiichi Maebara.
ケイちゃんは右のカードを疑ってる？
Let's see.
じゃあ右にする？
Oh no. She wants us to pick that card.
右？
Or does she want us to second guess ourselves? The left card was definitely wasn't the Joker. If I could trust that theory, then I should have been able to declare that that card on the right was the Joker. Even without Mion's taunting, the one on the right was the most suspicious. But wasn't it a bit too rash to decide based solely on Satoko's reaction? More carefully, I remember now. That mark, the left card, no doubt about it. The 7 of clubs. So he knows exactly what card it is.
うん。
Let's see.
とクローバーの7だね。
It's the 7 of clubs, I see. I've won! The card on the left was the 7 of clubs. So that meant the card on the right was the Joker. Or was it? And then just before my hand touched the right card, I froze. Oh no, here's the maniacal laughter. I'm guessing she disguised the one on the left as the... What is it? 7 of clubs? Hold on. There was a wave of murmurs amongst the onlookers at my sudden halt, right before I confirmed the right card was the Joker. Let's see. These are such an improvement in many ways. Big brain mode. Even a blind Keiichi finds an Ohagi. Mind games. Let's see if he's right. Or did he do all this thinking for nothing?
ケイチさんは何を言ってるのでございましょう。
What could he be saying?
だって左。
The left one is...
C です。
Yeah, but Rika knows. She's like, hey, don't give him any hints. He's got this.
へえ。ケイちゃんはどうして右がジョーカーじゃないって。
Oh, Mion's amused. Let's see. Mion let loose an unexpected question. Everyone else was baffled.
右のカードが何かは俺にもわからないさ。
Mm-hmm.
だが、左のカ
But I
ー
know
ド
that the one on the
クローバー
left
の
is
7
the
だった
7 of
ことだけは
clubs.
わかる。
Then,
残る右のカードがジョーカーなのじゃありませんこと。
let's see.
必ず左右どっちか
One
が
of them
ジョーカー
has to be the
って約束
Joker,
でし
right?
ょ。
ああ。左右のどっちかにジョー
One
カー
of
があ
those
る
is
のは
the Joker,
本当だ
right?
ろうな。
ケイチは勘がいいです。
I think Rika knows. She knows that he's figured it out.
お？リカちゃん、それってどういう？
And Rika still doesn't, or Rena still doesn't get it.
つまりさ、
So basically,
クローバーの7は、
mm-hmm.
さっき俺が サトコのスペードの7と合わせて捨てたカードなんだよ。
Everyone's attention snapped to the discard pile at the same time. The truth of the matter couldn't be discerned from that sloppy pile.
つまり
So that means
ミオンは捨て札を
Mion
1枚拾
pocketed
って
one of the discarded cards, then aligned it over the left card. And that means...
そうか、わか
I
った。
see, I get it.
左のカード。
This left card is being disguised as the Seven of Clubs. He figured it out. It was the first time since the start of the match that a shadow ran across Mion's expression, and I didn't let that slip by. Then, with a grand flourish, I declared it loudly.
ジョーカーは
The Joker is
左手だ。
the left one! It was an intense moment. That 1 second felt like an eternity for everyone. For everyone there. Breaking that silence, the first one to speak was Mion.
初代部長として
Being the first president of this club, I've been witness to a variety of performances.
ケイちゃん、
Let's see.
あんたは
Yours
Best
is the best. Wow, he's proved himself.
ベストオブザベストオブザベスト。
The best of the best of the best. That was probably the greatest compliment Mion could give. Mion accepted her defeat, dropping the cards from both hands. My comeback victory! Let's go, Keiichi pulled through in the end. Rika-chan placed her hand on my head and began petting it. Congratulations. No! Congratulating me on the victory. On my victory. Okay.
リカちゃんか？
Arena and Satoko gaped at us as if they had seen a ghost.
別に俺はインチキしてないだろ。先生堂々と。
リカは慰めるときにしか頭を撫でません。
Oh no! What's the meaning of? At that moment, Rena let out a small shriek.
ケイイチ君、
Dang.
こんなことって。
This is how it was. He thought he won.
ケイちゃんならさ、
You know, Kei-chan.
ここまで読んでくれると思ってたよ。
See? Oh man, she knew. Man, you just can't beat Mion. Can't beat her. She's been playing these games for far too long. Everyone froze. No, it was just me. Dang, she knew that he would think that far ahead.
負けてたのは私だった。
It was the answer everyone was certain about. Mion picked up the card from the losing hand.
ケイちゃんはさ、この負けを誇っていいよ。
Yeah, better luck next time. She turned it around. That was the card that proclaimed the victor of this duel. The card under the Seven of Clubs. Unbelievable. It was the Two of Diamonds. It was a setup behind the setup. If I just picked the right one without reading so deeply into it.
部長、園崎美音の名において、 前原圭一、
Oh!
あんたの我が部への入部を。
Let's go. So he still won. Even, well, he didn't win, but he made it through the initiation. As I slumped to my knees dazed, everybody let out a round of applause for the excellent effort I gave, despite my defeat.
これにて決着。
The match is now over.
本日の優勝は私、園崎美音。
Our exalted loser.
前原圭一。
Let's go. Everyone made a commotion, applauding cheerfully. That's so cool. I felt I was bested, but I was so soundly beaten that it unexpectedly felt rather what?
みーちゃんが後ろでデサートした時、
Refreshing.
またやるんだって思ってドキドキしちゃった。
She's going to do it again, so she's done this before. Let's see. Rika doesn't pat heads to congratulate. Yeah. Keiichi found out the hard way.
正解に触れる直前で止まった時にはかかったって思いましたわ。 見事に引っかかってくれましたで
He
す。
fell for it quite handily. Huh? Hey, wait. All of them knew from the start and still got so excited? So earnestly?
楽しくなるようにみんなで盛り上げました
To
で
make
す
it
よ。
more fun. So they all knew. These guys are all veterans.
お前ら
You?
みんな鬼だ。人手だし。
Man, these guys are all scary.
さて
And she's like the
ケイちゃん
demon
罰ゲ
queen.
ームだね。
It's time
今
for
日
your
は部活の
penalty.
初日だしね。ソフトに行こうかね。
I'll go easy. We'll see what her interpretation of easy is
いきなり登校拒否になられちゃ
exactly.
困るし。
It would be a problem if you refused to come to school. The other three members held down my arms and shoulders firmly. Mion approached, licking her lips. Oh no. Her right hand went to pull something out of her pocket. That's a felt tip marker. It's a giant permanent one.
さて。
Let's see, what's she gonna draw on his face? She took the cap off of the marker and brought it slowly up to my face while I was immobilized.
いや、やめろ。
It's too late. We've lost a brave soldier today. I let out my death throes. Alright. And that is the end of part 4 of chapter 1. And right about on time. Let's see. Oh? The bell. Is that the end of the school day? Oh snap, where are we going? Okay, right here. Alright, so I think I am going to end things here. Whoa, it's still on auto! Okay, let me save before I forget. Save and load. Alright, and let me see real quick what they just said. As soon as the club activities were finished, Rena flew off. Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen. Hello? Okay. It froze for a second, but I think we're good. Thank you everyone so much for stopping by the stream. I really appreciate it. Everyone that stuck by through the chat. Everyone that jumped into this series for the first time, everyone that's already a veteran to the series and just wanted to see another person play through the visual novel. I really appreciate you guys coming by. I had a blast. This was really fun. I agree, Emerald Hunter. This was really fun. Let's see. I imagine Mion drawing something really lewd on Keiichi's face. Yeah, me too. Wait, what a time. By the way, you won't be able to do this in 2 episodes. Yeah, now that I think about it, I don't know. I don't know. Because if we look at the tips, there's still so many to go. And I think all of those tips are from chapter 1, right? So, we definitely still have a long way to go. But thank you, everyone. Emerald Hunter, Dapper Shinx, GG, Josh. Is it Jexby? Rice Crispy? William, thank you all so much for stopping by. I had a great time. Please keep this up to the end. I will try. I will try. It is a very long series, but as long as there's, like, you know, strong amount of support behind this series and people want me to continue, I will try my best to continue. They are all chapter 1 tips. Oh man. Then yeah, we have a long way to go. Because we only have 4 out of, let's see, 4 times, so 12. I think there's 36? I could be wrong. I know there's 3 pages, and I think there's 12 on each page. But we'll see. We'll see how far we get next time. Which might be around 4 hours as well. Yoke, thank you as well for stopping by. I hope you guys all have a good rest of your day, and I will catch you hopefully tomorrow in the Doki Doki stream. But if not, hopefully next week, Thursday, for the next Higurashi stream. I might not make every stream, but I will at least watch the VODs. I will be sure. I'm glad I remembered to record this time so that I can upload the VOD to the second channel as soon as I can. Now this is a long video, so I don't know how soon it's going to go up, but hopefully before the end of today. And with that, let me head on over to here. Have a good day, Cloudy. Shadow Mist, thank you. You have a good day as well. And I'll catch you all next time. Alright, I think this is it. Oh, wait. Let me see. Alright. Oh god. Everything's gotta load. Let me see if I can get this up before I end the stream. Everything's so slow. Come on. There we go.